One second. Alright, this guy just showed up at our place. Grateful for his concern, but I'm not absent because I'm sick. And also it seems wrong for a young student to bring a bag of apples for a sick friend.
どうしたエミヤ？果物は苦手だったか？
いや、好きだよ。そうだな。いろいろ複雑だが、気持ちはありがたく。
I bow in appreciation. Hey Golden Panther, how are you?
エミヤ、つかぬことを聞くのだが。
That's I turn around. For Saber followed me here. See, Issei must have seen Saber when I bowed.
見たことのない御人だが。
Issei stares rudely at Saber. He's being really bashful in front of strangers. He can be really cold-hearted towards strangers. Or people he dislikes.
いや、彼女は
四郎の遠い親戚です。この家の主人、先日こちらに観光に来たのですが。
ね。
She smoothly delivers a convincing story. That is our waifu.
エミヤのお父さんのお知り合いでしたが、聞けばか。
Issei, who's supposedly bashful around strangers, easily accepts the fact.
なるほど。事情は分かったぞ。病欠というのは口実で観光に。
Guess I'm not lying on the grand scale.
ならお邪魔しても構うまい。ここまで運んできた礼として茶でも振る舞ってくれ。
Issei comes in taking off his shoes.
なんだよ俺って世間話はまだ。
何を言っている？
そう
だろう？俺とて忙しい中、生徒会。
Certainly helpful. Even though 3 bikes. Damn, he's loaded. The fuck? You got 3 bikes? Why you got 3 bikes for? The one I left at the Ryudo temple is the most expensive one and my favorite.
悪いせば。
Fucking rich boy. He got this big ass house and a bike and 3 bicycles. God damn. Life and luxury. She nods silently.
それじゃあセイバーと一星は今に行ってて。
私も同席するのですか？
そんなことないぞ。
女はやかましいが、セーバーさんなら構わぬ。
だってさ。
はい。それは
なんだ？
飲み物でしたら、私も日本茶を。
Some reason Saber says so clearly. Feels a bit weird her saying that in the unusual manner. How is that unusual? She just wants to fit in. Talking about meaningless things for an hour, then Issei decides to go home. The conversation we had in the living room was mostly about school, and I asked him tentatively if there's anything strange going on. But it seems school continued as usual.
それではな。明日も休むのか？
今週は学校には行かない。
ま、あの御人と一緒なら問題はなかろう。何かと不審。
Issei nods to himself. Come to think of it, how is it possible for this guy, so bashful around strangers, not to hate Saber?
なあ、一星。お前、セイバーとは初対面だった。
何を言うか。これでも寺の飯で育った身だぞ。人の良し悪しぐらい見抜けなくてどうする？
へえ。一星、そういうことは。
ま、普通はわからん。だがあれぐらい見習い坊主でも傍らに神仏がおられれば新規ぐらいは感じられる。
This is rare indeed. Issei is praising a woman.
一星もセイバーのことを気に。
That's good. He's worried about Issei wouldn't like her since all she would sit there and listen silently.
当然だろう。彼女はいい子じゃないか。
Right? That's what I'm
嫌うのは
saying,
難しい。
Issei. She's a good
けど
girl.
な、いいやつなのはわかるんだけど。
Oh my god, Shiro, you suck! Stop criticizing my wife. I'm adding to the hate counter. You stupid man. Criticizing our wife. How dare you? She's not antisocial. You don't even know what antisocial means, Shiro.
え？不愛想か？
No, he's lying.
不愛想だよ。まだ笑ったこともないし。
So if you don't laugh a lot, you're antisocial? Jeez.
いや、 結構笑っていたが。
That's ridiculous. It's true that Saber looks peaceful sometimes. When I haven't seen her smile even once, oh my god, you're just
嘘
stupid.
だ。
いや、そういうの、お前が笑ってるのを見て笑っていた。
She was smiling when she saw me smile. Aww, she's so cute.
あのさ、それ俺のことを。
Oh my god, Shiro! I'm adding it again to the counter, you dumb little dummy. You dummy dummy. I love this game though.
なるほど。また珍妙な解釈をする。ま、そのあたりは己で悩め。
Mochi, I think you'd really like this game too. The characters are really good. With his usual comments, he leaves laughing.
なんだ。
He leaves me with only suggestive comments. At least say goodbye to me, you idiot. Baka. Today's training ends when the sun sets. I'm near my limit, and I have to get Tosaka to teach me magic tonight. I couldn't accomplish my goal of landing a blow on Saber. I should have some of my energy for tonight. So it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Saber went to wash off her sweat after me, so she won't be back for a while.
ただいまー。お、ちゃんと晩ご飯作ってるな、シロ。えらいえらい。感心感心。
Bongohan is dinner. Asagohan, is that breakfast? Fujine enters the living room energetically, heads straight for the cushion and sits down. Unlike Saber, who has to sleep through half the day, she's like this 24 hours a day. I bet she's like this even when she's asleep.
ねえ、シロ。このリンゴ食べていいの？
She asked me while looking at the apples on the table.
構わないぞ。ご覧の通り余ってるからな。一人1日3個がノルマだ。
そうなの？じゃあアップルパイでも作ろうか。主にシロがなんだけど。
Fujine bites into the apple while saying something loosely. Bones on the table are the ones I've washed already, but I guess she's not the type to care about such things.
まったく、せっかくの見舞い品を。
Even though it's just a misunderstanding, she shouldn't be more thoughtful about a gift given by a friend who cares about me. I have to tell her clearly. Oh, okay. Where's my gift? I'm preparing dinner and take off my apron. When I wash my hands and go into the living room, Fujine doesn't have the apple in her hand anymore.
藤ね、リンゴ。
うん、食べたよ。甘酸っぱくて美味しかった。
そうか。なら次は藤ねの番。
土産って
どうしてそういう結論になるのかは聞かないぞ。俺はただ藤ねの用意した土産を出せと言ってるんだ。
失礼ね。忘れてなんかないですよーで。ほら、ここにちゃんと用意してあるんだから。
Fujine puts on a strange paper bag on the table and empties it out. This is unexpected. I don't think it's like Fujine to remember about her
けど
promises.
それなんだよ。
And I look at it, it just looks like garbage. I mean, a mountain of stuffed animal. What? How dare you call that garbage? Shiro, you're so unbased. You're like the least based person around. Ooh, Aztec stone mask. What the hell? That's so cool. Or the Mashika stone mask is probably more accurate. She hands me a heartful and suspicious mask fashioned like the sun. Oh, nice. It's a thing about the size of a baseball with a soft stuffing in it.
藤ね、これ。
そうよ、トールの苦労したんだから。2時間もね。
She's laughing in embarrassment, but I'm scared to think how bloody the fight must have been.
あとはチャイニーズドラゴンとコウモリとカニと牛とサイとヘビと。
That's so cool. Fujine happily separates a mountain of stuffed animals. Few stuffed animals roll off the table in the living room and becomes a mess in an instant. It's getting messy, but since she seems to be having fun, I don't want to stop
まあ
her.
もらっとく。
はーい。
I go go back to the kitchen with the stuffed animal in my hand. Then. Aw, cutie. Look at her. She must have just passed by as I see Saber at the entrance of the living room in a really bad mood. She's glaring into the living room saying nothing.
Saber, もう。
はい、いい湯でした。
She answers in her usual manner, but she enters the living room unsteadily like she's sleepwalking. She walks like that to the table and soft right in front of the discarded stuffed animal. I bet she likes it.
この人形は獅子を模しているのですか？
I bet she loves lions.
そうみたいね。ライオンの子供だよ、それ。
Oh, she calls her Taiga. Saber's such a cutie. Saber is silently staring at the stuffed animal on her feet.
この
She
散らばっ
loves
た
it.
人形は大河のものな。そこにある。
そうだけど、セイバーちゃん欲しい？
Fujine asks Saber lightheartedly. Well, what is Fujine thinking? She should be able to tell that Saber's in a bad mood, so why is she asking her such a ridiculous thing? No, Saber wants one. Shiro, you're so dumb. First of all, why did she think that Saber would want such a thing?
どう？いらない？私が持っててもしょ。
Fujine holds up the stuffed lion, noticing Saber's dislike. Not noticing. Saber takes it in.
ぜひ。
Please, I know, it's so cute. Steps forward, seriously accepts it. My mind freezes. We're adding to the stupid counter because you're a dummy, Shiro. Anyone would want to I knew she would love the lion stuffed animal. What kind of an illusion is this? Saber's holding that chunk of uselessness like it's really important.
感謝します。
Oh, we get to see it! Oh, I'm so glad we get to see it. Oh my gosh. What a cute stuffed animal. Oh, Saber is holding it. That's how I hold my little bunny rabbit I have.
別にいいよ。それ虎じゃないんだもん。
Hold on, there's something wrong with that Tom and
けど意
Fujine.
外かな。こういうの好きなんだ。
はい。小さくて可愛らしいものには憧れていました。あまりそういったものを手にする機会がなかったもので。
Saying that, she looks down at the stuffed lion in her arms. Her face looks like... Oh, what was that? Was that a memory? Felt like I saw something weird. That was so cute.
もしかして
though.
セイバーちゃん、ライオンが好きなの？
That was interesting.
ライバル？
Saber nods with the same smile she had looking at the stuffed lion.
好きというわけではありませんが、縁があるのです。昔、ライオンの子を預かっていたことがあって、
Aww.
その子が私によく懐いてくれたのがですから、それ以来獅子には思い入れがあるので、本来なら私は竜を背にするものなのです。
ライオンの子供か。
ええ、それぐらい元気はあり、預かっていたのは1ヶ月だけでしたが、できることなら最後まで。
なるほどなるほど。でも難しいよね。ライオン。
Fujine nods to herself. Saber is still staring at the stuffed lion. I don't know what sort of magic it had on it, but... Aww. Seeing I shouldn't know about pops into my head. This is adorable. Oh, cute little kitty. Saber looks so cute. Oh, I love my wife. I know myself that it's something like dizziness, but still I cannot shake it off. Her own memories, an event that really did happen in the past. Saber rubbing her cheek against the lion looks like a girl her age should. I don't know if this is just a momentary thing. All I know is that I find this dizziness special. The strange illusion disappears quickly, but my heart wrestles. I feel like the illusion caught a glimpse of is engraved in my head like a scar that never goes away. Interesting way to describe it. Let me grab some water really quick. Okay, sorry. Thank you for waiting. Preparation for dinner ends and the time is past 7. Fujine and Save are in the living room, and only Tosaka is absent.
あいつ
Hope she's okay.
外で何かあったんじゃないだろうな。
I don't think Tosaka's the type to make that kind of mistake, but I think she does make big mistakes sometimes.
ちょっと見てくるか。
Should be fine by myself. I'm just gonna search around the house. I exit into the hallway. The instant I try to leave, the door opens and Tosaka Narko arrives home. Is she okay?
ただい
Okay,
ま。
cool.
何？エプロン姿でお出迎え？割と似合ってるじゃない。そうい。
Excuse me. Tosaka makes that humorous comment without even twitching her brow. She's scary. Kawaii. People, I can do. Oh my god. I would scare the shit out of Shiro. People who can put on a serious face while joking are the scariest.
お前
Try to ask her what happened. It was the blood on her hand. Small stain of blood on a swollen index finger. Could that be?
とてつもなく悪い予感を。
何よ。つまんないことなら聞かないわよ。
いや、お前さ、もしかして誰か殴ってきたんじゃないのか。
ご名答。何かとやかましい
Hell
人に
yeah!
ナックルパートを見舞いしてきたわ。
She snorts and passes by me. I see some knuckles for Shinji. Now I understand the blood on her hand. And the swelling on her finger. Hang on.
待て待て待て待て、シンジを殴ったってどういうことだ。どうさ。
うるさいわね。気に食わなかったから。
Yes! What a queen!
ギッタンギッタンって。ナックルパートってベアか。
ベアもベア。グリズリー級にベアよ。
She snorts again. A brief silence. I don't know what to say, so I just shut my mouth and cause an awkward silence.
話を戻そう。シンジを殴ったって言うけど、どうしてそんなことになったんだよ。
殴って当然じゃない。私に自分と組めたの。シローは使えないやつだから見限れだの言うからよ。人を呼びつけておいてつまんないこと言うから殴りつけて黙らせたの。
Isn't that a little too short-tempered, Tosaka? Or could it be... Did Shinji say something stupid enough to even piss off the ever-calm Tosaka?
何よその目。言っとくけど被害者は私の方よ。
いや、それは両成敗だろう。にしても、なんでシンジが遠坂にそんな話をするんだ。あいつ、俺に協力しないかって持ち出してきたんだぞ。
さあ、あいつシローにライバル意識でもあるんじゃない？私とシローが一緒に住んでるって教えてからかなりおかしくなってたし。
ねえ、住んでること教えたって、遠坂、シンジに俺たちのことを話したのか？
ええ、話したわよ。昨日の朝だったかな。シンジのやつ、私を呼びつけて、僕もマスターになったから遠坂と同じさ、なんて偉そうに言ってくるんだもの。それで身の程を知ったかなって思ったのに、ついさっきうちの前で待ち伏せしてたってわけ。で、悪いけどもうエミヤくんの家で暮らしているから、あんたみたいな半端なマスターと協力する気はないって言ったんだけど。何？もしかしてまずかった？
That's generally bad. Shinji is very conscious of Tosaka under normal circumstances. This is like pouring oil on the fire. Yeah, I get it now. I understand why he only saw her as the enemy and why he keeps asking her to cooperate with him. In a word, he...
けど不思議よね。シンジのやつ、なんだって私にこだわるのかしら。あいつの
No, it's because Tosaka Rin is important to Shinji.
不思議でもなんでもない。シンジにとって遠坂は特別なんだと思う。あいつ もともと魔術師の家系だったんだろ。なら同じ魔術師の家系でまだちゃんと血を残している遠坂に憧れていたんじゃないかな。
So he's so persistent about Tosaka. I think Tosaka Rin has been a target of his affections from even before the Holy Grail War started.
ちょっとそりゃ好意を持たれるのは嬉しいけど。
Must have been a real surprise just as she stands there pondering.
ああ、思い出した。そういえば1年の頃、シンジに告白されてたわ。
She makes a terrible guy. I forgot about her reaction. I'll sympathize with Shinji just for now.
わあ、道理で懲りずに話しかけてくるはずだ。納得したわ。
まあいいけど、それ返事はどうしたんだよ。
ああ、断ったんじゃない？私、勝負事は先出しじゃないと気が済まないの。やるなら自分からっていうか、相手から勝負を仕掛けられても乗れないっていうか。
She ponders if she really doesn't remember. I'm shocked. She must really live following only her feelings.
遠坂、お前じゃんけん弱いだろ。
嘘。なんであんたがそんなこと知ってるのよ。
As I thought. Of course, she likes to make the first move, so she would be weak against the later move.
それには醤油を使ってくれ、セイバー。間違ってもマヨネーズなんてかけてくれるな。
そうでしたか。いえ、タイガがそちらをかけているので、私もそうするべきなのかと。
藤姉は単に遊んでるだけだ。あんまり参考にならないから以後気をつけるように。
そうでしたか。以前はさくらを参考にしていたので、シロに注意されることは。
いや、別に怒ってるわけじゃない。せっかく作ったんだから美味しく食べてほしいだけだ。で、さっきの話に戻るんだけど。
シロー、おかわり。お味噌汁は具だくさんね。
はいよ。セイバーは今日は昨日よりハードだったから。
私は特に。ですが念のためもう一杯いただいておきます。
ああ、そうしろそうしろ。夜中に腹が減って眠れず、挙句に冷蔵庫を漁るなんて暴挙に出る。
What's wrong with Rin?
ひどい。あれは私じゃないよ。見知らぬ泥棒さんが冷蔵庫を荒らしていっただけだい。
じゃあその泥棒に言っとけ。肉ばっかり食うんじゃなくて野菜も取れってな。それと狙いすましたように冷蔵庫のデザートを平らげるなと。
なに？私を虎と呼ぶな！
呼んでねえって。熱した大根を投げるなと言うんだ、このバカ者。
シロ、台所の方で鍋。
藤根、ちょっ
と。よろしい。鶏肉とゆで卵の醤油煮を早く持ってくるのだ。
了解。じゃあ藤根の相手。
はい、どうぞ慌てずに調理をしてください。
I get up. Oh yeah. Why has Tosaka been quiet all this
遠
time?
坂、今日の飯まずいか？
別に何でもないから話しかけないで。
She looks away sullenly. She's not the kind of drag a thing about Shinji out this long, so maybe something has irritated her. Dinner ends as usual and Fuchine goes home satisfied. Saber and Tosaka are in the living room. It was an awkward mood since I've trained with Saber for the past few days. Doesn't feel awkward anymore.
もう眠っていていいぞ。
いいえ、シロが眠るまでは私も起きています。
そうか。なら今日は早めに遠坂の部屋に行こう。
ええ、構わないけど。随分とセイバーと仲良くなったのね。
For some reason, Tosaka says this was the same displeasure she had when we were eating dinner.
部屋で待ってるから後片付けが終わったら来て。それと明日からは私も学校を休むから、午後は私のところに来なさいよね。
シロ、リンに何かしたので？
セイバーにもそう見えた。わからないな。 俺あいつを怒らせるようなことはしてないけど。
He's been jealous. Both look at each other and tilt our heads. We have no idea why Tosaka's angry.
それじゃあ手始めにこのランプを強化してみて。周りのガラスの強度だけ上げればいいから。
She hands me an antique lamp. Sit down. Take a deep breath, holding the lamp in both hands. She speaks so easily, but I'm rigid all over with tension. Even though I do it every night, the reality is that its success rate is below 0.1%. Tosaka says she'll study the extent of my strengthening to determine the level I'm at, but it won't be able to do that even if I feel it's strengthening. So good, I shake off my idle thoughts. I concentrate my mind on the lamp. The blueprint of the lamp emerges. I draw a diagram of the glass's material, shape, and even the flow of strength that would correspond to blood vessels in humans. So all I have to do is put my magical energy into those blood vessels. Just have to do as I always do. The feeling of driving a burning metal rod into my backbone. All I have to do is stick that incompatible burning nerve into my body and familiarize myself with it. Once that succeeds, all I have to do is pour in the correct amount of magical energy for the glass, and I broke it. I must not have been able to control it as I excuse me. So I put more than the proper quantity of magic into it, and as a result, the glass breaks easily. I look up at Tosaka timidly.
やっぱりそうじゃないかって思ってたんだけど。
そうじゃ。
そんなの決まってるでしょ。あんたの才能のなさに呆れたのよ。そもそも基本がなってない。
遠さが。
当たり前じゃない。こんな基本的な問題を抱えたまま鍛錬してきたあんたにもなんだってあんたはこんな遠回りなことになってるのよ。
言ってることはわからないが、親父の悪口はよせ。俺に才能がないのは俺の責任な。
関係あるわよ。仮にも弟子にしたんなら教え子の道を正すのが師匠じゃない。そりゃもういない人に当たっても仕方がないけど、それにしたってあんたの師匠は初めの手順を間違えているわ。
Still Tosaka takes out some kind of a can from her bag. It looks like a can filled with candy drops, something foreign children treasure. Okay, sorry, that line confused me. I've seen a lot of imitations in Japan as well. The thing has several varieties of candy, and the white one being the mint.
シロ、手出して。
Put out my hand. She shakes the can, takes out the reddish candy drop.
はい、それ飲んで。
Put it in my mouth as instructed. No, it has no taste actually, and this feeling feels more like rock than candy. Forcefully swallow it down.
食堂。
何って宝石に決まってるじゃない。
Straightforwardly, Tosaka says something outrageous.
宝石ってなんで？
仕方ないでしょ。薬も用意してきたんだけど、白を矯正するにはそんなものじゃ効かないの。だから一番強いのでスイッチを開くしかないなって。
いや、そういうことじゃなくてだな。なんだって宝石。
あのね、不安があるならもっと別のことを不安がりなさい。今のはまだ分かってないあなたに無理やり分からせるための矯正装置。そろそろ解き始める頃だ。
気絶するわよ。
Just as I say that, the abnormality hits me. My body is burning. The feeling in my limbs goes numb. A lump of heat that could be described as pain enters my back. Then concentrate my mind on my forehead and squeeze it, or I won't be able to stay standing.
お前。
I know it. I know this feeling. This is a failure. This is a reaction that happens in my body when I fail to construct a magic circuit inside me.
大丈夫。苦しいでしょうけど、今の状態を維持していれば少しずつ楽になるわ。
Won't answer back, I don't have the energy to do so. All I can do is try with all my might to stay standing.
いい？魔術師と人間の違いっていうのは、このスイッチっていうのは魔術回路のオンオフだって。ほら、そこにお湯を沸かせる電気ポットがあるじゃない？魔術師って似たようで違うものなのよ。 お湯を沸かすスイッチのあるなしはもう個人では生まれつき、いえ、作られる時に電気ポットか保温瓶。いい？あなたは素人だけど魔術回路は確かにある。つまり適性はあるのよ。だから一度でも魔術回路を体内に作ってしまえば、あとは切り替えるだけでいい。スイッチを押して自分の中でオンとオフを切り替えるだけで魔力はなるわ。
Calm my breathing. As Tosaka says, it seems the situation won't get any worse if I calm myself down.
魔術回路を作るのは一度だけでいいのよ。だっていうのに、あなたは毎回一から魔術回路を作って。それは無駄なの。一度でも体内に確立したものなら、本来ね、魔術回路を成し得たものは、次に、けど、あなたの死はそれをしなかった。だから毎回、死の危険性を負っても、いえ、もしかしたらあなたの父親も。
I breathe out. The feelings of my limbs slowly return.
ずっと間違って鍛錬してきたあなたのスイッチは閉じている。こうなっちゃうと力技でこじ開けて。いい？今の宝石はね、そのスイッチを強制的にオンにするものよ。だからそれができたのなら、あとは宝石の助けなんていらないわ。以後は比較的簡単。
それは
Can't I do anything with the heat in my body? She talks about the switch, but what am I supposed to do?
もう喋れるの？はあ、自身のコントロールはうまいんだ。スイッチそのものは今の状態を落ち着けよう。あとはそのスピードを自分の意思で速くするだけ。
いや、だからスイッチだなんて言われても。
今はそうだけど、そのうち明確にイメージできるようになるわ。頭の中にポンってボタンが浮かぶようになるから。
だといいけどな。
でしょうね。シロ、今まで強化の魔術を使ったらすぐ、今はその逆でずっと魔術回路が開いている状態だもの。いつでも。けど魔術師ならそれぐらいは必須条件なんだから。マスターとして戦う。
分かってる。不意打ちだったけど、遠坂には感謝してる。
分かってるじゃない。けど感謝される言われなんてないわよ。私は。
Yeah, that's a very Sundari moment. Tosaka looks away. Must be because my body is burning. Blankly, I think that the embarrassed Tosaka is cute.
何よ、人の顔ジロジロ。
いや、遠坂は。
そう、そんな軽口を叩けるなんて余裕あるじゃないエミヤ君。
Tosaka approaches me smiling. Hold on. Hey, I can barely move on my body right now.
それじゃあもう一度強化をしてみて。今のあなたじゃ魔力のコントロールもできないだろうけど、その状態。大丈夫。ランプは山ほど持ってきたし、何十回失敗するかわからないけど。
Smiling, she hands the lamp to me, still barely able to move. Well, it's just like telling someone with a 40-degree fever to walk on a long tightrope.
参ったわ。まさかこっちが先に寝よ。
Tosaka blames me with her
いや、
care.
私の見通しが甘かった。まさか30個全部壊されるなんて。悪いけど今日の鍛錬はこれでおしまいよ。シローの強化を測れる道具がないから。
But I did try. I tried hard with a body that's burning like I'm boiling a kettle. Tried hard, but just the strengthening failed in
あ
spite
の
of
さ
that.、
ガラスが割れただけなら遠坂直せるだろ。
無理。あれは普通に破損したものでしょ。こっちはシローの魔力に耐えきれなく。そうよ。いいからシローは休んでいいわ。今日はスイッチを呼び起こしただけ。コントロールできるようになったらこの続きを教えるから。
休んでいいのはあり。
シロー強化しかできないんでしょ。前にそれしか使えないって言ってたけど、それならもう少し上級の変化ぐらい。強化と変化、それに投影の魔術について教わったことはない？
A little. Strengthening is used to strengthen, as the word suggests. People tend to think of it as hardening something, but actually strengthens the object's effect. For example, swords will become sharper and lamps will become brighter. I don't think I need to explain too much about transformation either. For example, you can't create a fire with an edged weapon. That would attach his abilities beyond the normal effects is called transformation. Any projection I think I was...
投影ってなんだっけ、遠坂。
強化と変化は知ってるんでしょ？なら、まあ、要するに物を強化や変化みたいに元からあるものに手を加える。基本的には無から1から10を全て自分の魔力で構成するものだから。けど魔力ってのは使い捨てでしょ。投影で作り上げたものはすぐに消えてしまうのよ。10の魔力を使って作り上げた投影の剣と1の魔力で強化させた剣とでは強化の剣の方が強くなる。強化は手を加えるだけでいいから効率がいいってわけ。その点投影は魔力を使いすぎるからメジャーに使われる魔術じゃないわ。
あ、思い出した。そういえば親父もそんなこと言ってたな。
そういうこと。さあ、質問が済んだのなら終わりにしましょう。足元もおぼつかないようだし、部屋の前までぐらいは
I led our company back to my room. Saber's waiting for me in the doorway.
お疲れ様でした。
I don't even have the energy to respond. I answer with just a nod and enter my room.
シローはどうですか？リン。
ダメ。すっごくダメ。あいつ才能ないわ。
It's a merciless statement, just like Tosaka. Then when I noticed I'm looking up at the night sky, tonight I didn't run away because I felt uneasy about Saber. I'm just feeling the night wind, finding my burning body, and the things Tosaka taught me impossible to manage.
スイッチとやらが本当に使いこ一番簡単な強化をあんなに失敗するようじゃ。さっき
I went to put my magical energy into the plank I brought from the shed, a cracking sound. Strengthening field as I expected, and the wood is a crack
中
in
の
it.
構造まで見えてるのに。
Tosaka said I'm straining too much. She also said it's fine with just a small amount of magical energy, so I shouldn't think in forcing the weak spots in the object. In short, does that mean I should ease up a bit? Problem is I don't have any way to ease up. It would be great if there was some good way to relax and let's up to seep into the night. This presence really approaches me for the
なん
second
だよ
time.。
それは私も同じだ。だが
I throw the plank away, glancing at Archer, and then he picks up the plank as if he's interested in it.
強化の魔術か。にしても。いや、そうではない。元からあるものに手を加える。それを。
He says what he likes when I'm letting him, but he's so correct I can't answer. It's true that I'm unskilled and it's my fault if I cannot succeed at the magic. It's no good taking it on this guy.
どうした？昨夜ほど。
うるさい。お前の言う俺が未熟なのが。
I'll look away. I don't know how he took it.
お前はある意味死に。
Trish says so as if he's amazed.
そんなことないぞ。親父。
だからだ。お前相手にはな、何も分かっていない魔術師の方が天才には凡人の悩みは分からない。リンは優等生すぎるから落ちこぼれであるお前の間違いに気がつく。
I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his
よくわ
words.
かんないけど、つまりお前。
Take it right now for your charge.
それも間違いだ。エミヤシロはお前の戦いは精神の戦い。
魔術師の戦いは精神戦だって言うんだろ。
まったく。これではセイバーも苦労しよう。
Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes are things I haven't seen before, real dejection and anger.
一度しか言わんからよく聞け。いいか。戦いになればエミやシローに勝ち目などない。お前のスキルでは何をやってもサーバントには。
That's something Saber said to me. She said that no matter what kind of clever scheme I use, Emi Yoshiro has no chance of victory in battle.
ならばせめてイメージしろ。現実でかなう自身が勝てないのなら勝てるものを所詮お前にできることなど。
I don't know why, but it feels like Archer's words naturally pass into me. I should not forget those words. I think that this man is saying something that should never be forgotten.
どうかしているな。殺すべき相手に助言をするなど。
Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. I bet he jumped back onto the roof where it's fit for keeping watch.
なんだあいつ。
Complain of the guy that disappeared. There's no reply. Ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, I feel the cold winter on my arid burning body. Woo! Another day. Neo. Let me look up how many chapters are in this game. 1 second. Oh, there's 20 volumes apparently. We're on 9. Oh, we're almost halfway. I'm dreaming. I must be because my blood is hot, my body is pulsing. I'm reliving the scene I don't need to remember. It's my oldest memory. At the same time, it's a memory that can't be separated from me. A scene from 10 years ago that never goes away, even though I usually never recall it. It's not that I forgot. It's not that I want to forget it. For me, it's just something that has already happened. So it's not something I feel pain over. It's not something I feel particularly angry about. What's past is past. I cannot redo it nor go back to it. I have escaped from that scene and still continue to live. All I can do is look forward. No one told me to. I just vaguely thought like this ever since I was a child. Not forgetting or denying the past. The only way to make use of what has gone away is to acknowledge it. I wake up because of the burning heat in my body. How long was I asleep? Guess I fell asleep while feeling that I went without returning to my room. In the dim shed, there's me and...
Saber!
Saber-chan!
目が覚めましたか、シロ。部屋を抜け出すのは構いませんが。
おはよう。いや、ゆうべは
見ればわかります。説明はいいですから、次からは気をつけてください。
すまん。今後はできるだけ部屋で休む。
分かっていただければ助かります。ところでシロ、
藤姉が
朝食の問題ではないでしょうか。
え？うわっ！
そうですね。シロが最後に起きるのは珍しい。
起こしに来てくれて悪いが、先に戻っていてくれ。
はい。それでは、できる限り大河をなだめているとし。
Saber leaves with calm footsteps, but calm down Fujine, Saber has already adapted quite well to the mornings at our house. Run to the kitchen. Ignoring Fujine's vilification, I prepare breakfast in about 5 minutes.
お待たせ。学校の門限まで時間がないからな。手早く食べちゃってくれ。
Put breakfast onto the table. And then... Fujine explodes.
何これ？焼いたトーストだけじゃない。シロ、なんで今日の朝ごはんこれだけなのよ。
な、仕方ないだろう。寝坊したんだから。他のものを作ってる余裕なんてないし、だいたいパン食なんてこんなもんじゃないか。
大差なんてありますね。みんなもそう思うでしょ。
Fujine asks Tosaka and Saber, who are eating silently. But she shouldn't be so optimistic. Those two aren't as greedy as Fujine is. They won't agree with her.
そうね。藤村先生じゃないけど、こんな手抜きは容認できないかな。パン食をな。
Hey, hold on. I thought you don't usually eat breakfast. Whoa, what was that sigh that sounded like obvious disappointment? Did your character change, Saber?
ほら、みんなシロが悪いって。多数決で決定したから反省した後、ちゃんとした朝ごはんを提供すること。
そんな出来レースに従えるか。 そもそもな、今からおかずなんて作ってたら遅刻するぞ藤根。もう7時半なんだから、パンかじりながら走っていかないと間に合わないから諦めろと提案する。
いいよ。私遅刻か空腹かの選択なら朝ごはんを尊重するから。
するな。そんな教師がどこにいる。いいからさっさと食べて学校に行けっての。言っとくけど俺は意地でもこれ以上の飯は用意しないからな。
もうシロったら変なところで真面目なんだから。
言われるまでもない。藤姉のおかげで俺はすっかりじいさん趣味だよ。
So saying I serve you my toast. Well, it's true. There's certainly something desolate about having only toast for breakfast when there's as many people. Chinese Gina's echo. I'm gonna pause here. Oh, hello, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Bunny's back. Time for fate. The sons of the Shinai's echo. The substance of the fight is the same as always. I attack desperately, while Saber blocks my blows easily and counters with an attack twice as sharp as mine. Manage to block it, attack even stronger and lose. You're repeating the same match over and over. I stand still and breathe deeply. Wiping the sweat off my forehead with my arm, I calm my breathing.
何を休んでいるのですか？昨日までのシロなら。
いや、ちょっと待って。これ以上は息が続かない。少し休憩。
何をらしくないことを。シロが来ないというのでしたら、私から攻め込むだけですが。
Saber stares at her bad student, but I can't move my body to my satisfaction even if she looks at me that way.
はあ、一体どうしたのですシロ。今朝のあなたはまっすぐに打ち込んでくる太刀だけは目を見張るものがあったというのに、今朝の
それは自分でも。
Well, the situation's too different from yesterday.
体の熱がまだ取れないのですか？ですが、
いや、そうするんだったら。
Point to the observer by the wall.
何？私に構わなくていいから。
Dosaga doesn't understand at all. When she's staring at me like that, I can't concentrate on fighting with Saber.
リンが気になるのですか？それこそ修行不足ですね。いいでしょう。それでしたら見学者のことなど
待てセイバー。
問題はありません。そのようなものは。
Saber disappears from my view. The instant I realize this is bad and block my face, Saber's sheet knife hits me right on my head. So the training this morning was severe. I wasn't worried about Tosaka watching after I got knocked out once, as I devote myself to blocking her blows. It was lunchtime before I knew it.
けどあれよね。セイバーって本当に冷静よね。3時間もシロと試合してて眉一つ動かさないんだから。普段も無口だけど戦闘時はさらに磨きがかかるっていうか。
Tosaka's in a good mood, I think, because she saw me getting beat around a lot. The two are in the living room resting. As for me, I'm preparing lunch for myself as punishment for not being serious this morning. Jeez. I want to cut corners and finish quickly by making something like white noodles.
無機質ですか。そうですね。そう意識したことはありませんが、剣を握っているときは感情を止めているのかもしれません。
何？それって女の身で剣を持つための心構えってやつ？
それは違います、リン。冷静であるのは戦う時の心構えですが、それは男も女も変わりのないことでしょう。リンとて戦闘時には情を捨てるはずです。
言ってくれるじゃない。けどセイバーのは私とは違うわよ、絶対。
そのようですね。だからあなたは華やかなのでしょう。戦いの中でも女性のしなやかさを保っていられる。
何よ、嫌味？華やかさで言ったらあなたにはかなわないわ。シロがあっちにいるから白状するけどね、
Aww,
初めてあなたを見た
I
瞬
love
間にすっごい
girls.
美人だなって
They're
認めたん
both
だ
like,
から
no, you're pretty. No, you're pretty. I love it. No, I can hear you, Tosaka.
それはリンの思い違いでしょう。好みが華やかに見えたのなら。
そんなんじゃないってば。純粋にね、同じ女として負けたって思ったんだもの。
ですからそれが間違いです。私は一度もその私が華やかであるはずがない。
Saber's comment stops the conversation. So I use the kitchen knife. I feel irritated by Saber's
前から思っ
comment.
てたけど、自分の
Take a big swing at the chicken meat. For some reason I'm getting annoyed.
私は自分を女性だと。
まあ俺には
True
関係ない
that,
話だけど。
Strike hard at the cutting board with my knife, but doing— oh my god, you know why Shiro's mad? Because he doesn't want to be gay Bolg. But doing so doesn't make me feel even one bit better. I'm sorry for such a bad joke. Actually,
今日
I'm
の
not
課題はそれ
sorry.
ね。
Suffer through it.
昨日より数は増やしたし、そっちの体も落ち着いてるみたいだから、今度こそ成功する。
I don't know how she brought them here, but Tosaka brings out about 40 lambs.
私はちょっと外に出てるわ。しばらく経ったら戻ってくるから。
Saying goodbye, Tosaka leaves the room. Well, yesterday night was bad, so I should at least succeed at one or two tonight.
とりあえず
Took me 1 hour to try strengthening on about 20 lamps. Half of them broke and the other half showed no change. But out of the ones that didn't break, 5 of them had magical energy successfully channeled into them. All I have to do now is challenge 20 that are left, but
5つもあればテスト
seems like all the lamps are antiques. I feel bad about breaking any more of them. Yeah, I should. Oh, let's go get Kosaka. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Well, I don't think that's much of an excuse for someone that already broke 40 lamps.
Oi, Tosaka!
There's no reply even when I call out. That's weird. Maybe she's not in the house. The only other place she could be is... Seems Saber and Tosaka are inside.
Oi,
talking.
Tosa!
As I raise my hand and call out to her, feel a chill run through me. I think it was a wave of Tosaka's magical energy filled with enmity that came flowing out from the shed. The voice that was calling out to her stops. Seems Tosaka is so irritated I can feel it from way over here. Their conversation can be heard. Without realizing it, I'm eavesdropping.
何者よ。
Tosaka murmurs in a tone that could be angry or horrified. Saber is standing silently behind
信
her.
じられない。セイバー。
いいえ、私には分からなかった。私は騎士であって、
そう。なら教えてあげる。
リン。
言葉通りの意味よ。魔術っていうのはね、結局は10日交換なの。けどこれは違う。あいつはどこにもないものをここに持ってきてしまっている。それは現実を侵食する想念に他ならない。あいつの魔術はきっとある魔術が劣化しただけのものなんだわ。
I don't understand what Tosaka is talking about, but this is something that I should not be listening to. Get away from the shed. I'll be lying to Tosaka, but I should return to the room and pretend I was waiting for her return. Interesting. It's 2 o'clock. There's no sign of Tosaka returning, and I diligently finish the task assigned to me.
電話だ。
Phone is ringing from far
今か。
away.
Tosaka は
I don't think it's important, but I can't just ignore it. I get up and head to the living room to pick up the phone. There's no one in the living room. Saber and Tosaka must be somewhere else, like in the
は
yard.
い、エミヤですが。
よう、エミヤ。今日も休んでい
Is
るよう
this
だけど、
Shinji?
体の調子が悪いのかい？
As soon as I pick up, I hear Shinji's voice mixed with hidden laughter.
シンジか。なんか用か。
なんだよ、釣れないな。
俺に教える？
ああ、どうしても話しておきたいことがあった。これ以上長引くのもなんだし、もう我慢できないから連。
Shinji's tone is strange. I can tell much from just his voice, but he sounds like he's really excited or pressured. I can hear students in the background, so he must still be at school. It's past 2, it must be break time right after 5th period.
聞いてるんだ。
今はいない。少し席。
そうか。ちょうどいい。二人だけで話がしたかったんだ。
No, I don't want to. I don't know how to answer. Shinji's acting strange, and you were already talking. There's no need to go to school, and going there without telling Tosaka would mean betraying her.
悪いが学校には行けない。用があるなら来。
はあ。な、それじゃ遅いんだよ。
Shinji screams at me. He must be excited as I can hear his heavy breathing even over the phone.
少しは考えてるじゃないか。そうだよね。さすがに今。
Completely changing, he
ちょっと待
laughs.
て。落ち着け。
嘘をつくなよ、エミヤ。遠坂のことだ。
Shinji sounds tearful. I've known him for 5 years now, but I've never seen him this high.
シンジ。
いいから、学校で待ってるよ。
No.
急げよ、エミヤ。今からなら。
いや、いくら藤根でも遅刻したら怒るぞ。それに。
そんなのは自業自得じゃないか。ああ、それと、遠坂にバラしたら、本当に。
Conversation ends there. The phone is repeating a boring beeping sound. What should I do? I haven't been able to find Tosaka in the house. If I'm going to school, I can't take Saber. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking do. I don't care. We're not going. We're not fucking going. I don't care. He might hit soccer again if I leave him be. Ugh.
そうだな。
Well, that's not my.
Mother,
I know we're said soccer route, but you know what? If that's said, I should hurry. What? Oh my god. I don't have any control over this stupid man. I'll make it for 6th period if I run. Well, great. So now it's school gates. It's class time. Looks around outside. The school is empty. There must not be any PE classes at the moment, as nobody's out in the yard either. Well, this will all change in a little while. School's over once 6th period ends. The schoolyard and the gate should be filled with students. I reached the 3rd floor. Of course, the hallway is empty as well. Class is in session. It feels a bit awkward walking into Class C like this.
丸見えってわけでもなし。
Class C is down the hallway. This is class by the stairs of Class A. You just have to walk past 5 classes to get there. The dizziness hits me suddenly. It attacks my whole body with nausea. My stomach crawls around, my senses are reversed, my vision is filled with crimson. As if blood has seeped into my eyes, everything in my vision turns red. The temperature hasn't changed, but my body is strangely hot. My feet tremble. I can't put any power into my body. I'm weakening like an hourglass, unable to stop it. If I'm breathing out my insides with every breath. I'm suffocating, my throat hurts. Could it be that the oxygen has disappeared from the hallway? No, the whole school? As if urged by my gasping lungs, I lean against the wall and open the window unconsciously. My mind freezes. The scale of the situation erases even my confusion. Outside the window around the schoolyard is a field of red, as if the only this school is cut out, surrounded by a red world. School building is an altar covered by a red canopy. And with that, finally, I understand that this is the kind of a thing. Or that kind of thing. Boop. Hey, Golden Panther! I move away from the window, holding my wobbly legs firm with my will. I enter the classroom in front of me. Inside is the result. There are no students sitting in their chairs. All the students are on the floor, and the teacher that's probably sitting on the platform is lying on the ground as well. They're still breathing. Everyone is convulsing as if asking for help. There are no fatalities yet. It's just that they don't have the power to stand up, and they'll soon run away, seeing their miserable condition on the floor. I add them to the wreckage from long ago. My nausea gets stronger, but I deal with it calmly. I observe the students on the floor. Even though it's hard to breathe, it doesn't mean they can't breathe. They're only weakened, I can still save them if I hurry. And the instant I check the face of a student nearby, a sound goes click inside my head. It's melting. Not everyone, though. There must be individual differences, as the most weakened students are starting to have their skin melt away. oozing, inflamed arms like a keloid, and eyes that look like dead fish. I know this. I know this is a scene like this.
やめろ。
This is just hell. I know it from a long time ago. So, eclipsing fear, anger overtakes my body. My left arm throbs, the command spell in my hand tells me an enemy is nearby. I run, still breathing hard. My mind has already gone insane.
よーエミヤ、思ったよりどう？気に入った？
Across the hallway, Mato Shinji is standing in front of Class C. My arm throbs. The command spell tells me that the man standing there is the cause of this.
これはお前の仕業か。
Unable to breathe properly, I stand there and glare at Shinji's distant figure. He must really like how I'm acting. Shinji spreads his arms exaggeratedly and laughs aloud in the red hallway.
そうだとも。お前がやってきたのが分かったんでね。すぐに結界を発動させたんだ。僕としちゃ、エミヤが顔面蒼白になるのを見。
そうか。話があるっていうのは。
話？話はこれからさ。僕とお前、どちらが優れているか。ほら、エミヤには黙ってたけど、学校に結界を敷いたのは僕なんだ。
Ahahaha, Shinji laughs cheerfully. That makes me realize from the bottom of my heart.
あれ？思ったより驚かないな。なんだ。この結界は僕じゃな。
His laugh drills into my skull. I'll make this clear, but I'm surprised enough. I was only prepared for the discovery that the master who constructed this boundary field was either Shinji or this other master. That's all. This is the result of the optimistic view. Back then, as soon as I figured out Shinji was a master, I should have settled this matter. So this is my mistake.
シンジ、なんでこんなものを仕掛けた？戦う気がないって言ったのも嘘だったのか？
いや、それは本当なんじゃない？僕だって爆弾を仕掛けておけば、遠坂だっておいそれと僕を襲わなくなるし。
そうか。だが、結界の発動。
遠坂らしい意見だ。けどさ、結界は完成していないだけで、形はとっくにできているんだぜ。ま、おかげで効果は薄いけどね。この分じゃ一人殺すのに。
止めろ。
The notch has already gone away. I say so, staring directly at Shinji.
止めろ？何をだい？まさかこの結界を止めろだなんて言ってるんじゃないだろうな。
止めろ。お前、自分が何をしているか分かってる。
イラつくな。お前、何僕に命令してるわけ？大体さ、これは僕の力じゃないか。止めるかどうかを決められるのは僕だけだし。
おい、藤姉が。
ね？ああ、藤村ね。この結界ができてからさ、あいつでさ、倒れずにいた僕のところまでやってきて、救急車を呼んで。けど、そんなもの呼ぶわけにはいかないし、呼ぶ気もないじゃない？藤村のやつ、それでもしがみついてくるもんだからうざくなってさ。あの分じゃ真っ先に死んだんじゃねえの。
I've switched over completely. Psycho mode! Tosaka said something about pushing a switch in my head, but it's not like that. Clang! A hammer strikes my head and the instant my body completely changes.
最後は結界を止めろ、シンジ。
Well, I love how he thinks he's like, it's hero mode, guys. But I mean,
そんなに気に食わないなら力ずくでやってみろよ。
そうか。なら。
So basically, I need to stop him before I can stop the boundary field. My body leaves. My body is burning like a fire. There's less than 20 meters between me and Shinji. For me right now, this will only take an instant. My body is full of energy vastly higher than when I have a magic circuit inserted into me. The shadow wiggles. The shadows settled in the corner of the hallway start to take form and move. A sharp edge made of black, like a guillotine to cut anything that approaches Shinji. I don't know what kind of magic it is. There are 3 shadows with that number. Please be safe. I can't block them myself, but I can manage to avoid them. If I'm to dodge to attack Shinji, I don't know if my body will move well enough to do so. 3 sharp edges approach me. Stop in my tracks and concentrate on avoiding the attack while watching Shinji. Taking a step to the left, I dodge the edge that jumps to stab my stomach. I turn my upper body to avoid the second one that tries to assault my chest from the left side, and avoid the third attack that reaches my forehead by taking a step forward.
問題ない。ちゃんと見えてる。
Such attacks are like dodgeball compared to Saber's attacks.
この生意気なんだよお前。
He fires through shadows once again. I don't even need to keep watch this time. I know its range and speed now from the first attack. Can avoid them no trouble. Pass through the opening between the 3 shadows. Looks like I picked the right option then, hopefully. Nothing dangerous about them. I feel no threat in the shadows. Saber has taught me that if it doesn't make me sense death, I should not hesitate.
Shinji!
I close in on him. There's no shadows to protect him. A few more steps. If I close 3 more meters, I can...
やめろ。来るな。
Shinji runs away. The instant I reach up to his back, I feel a chill run through my whole body and I quickly withdraw my extended arm. Something cuts through the air. A sharp black edge cuts through the space I was in a moment ago. I stop. I don't know where it came from, but in front of me is a woman in black who makes even the red seem faint. Hello, mommy! My mind stops in fear. I'll be killed. I don't want to think about it, but an image in my head of being ripped off pops into my head. This is a sense of death that the previous shadows cannot even compare to.
いいぞライダー。遠慮するな。そいつはお前の好きにしていい。
Raider's figure becomes vague. We can't match her. Her cheat instantly. Now it's not a good time. I have to regroup and make Shinji stop the boundary field after that. I desperately retreat, not knowing what's going on. Vision turned light from fear. I don't even know what I'm scared of, but I raise my hand still not knowing what's going on and block my neck. Sharp object is thrust into my arm. The dull sound that scrapes my bone tells me I'll be killed next. I run. I don't even have time to turn my back. I cover only my vitals with my hands and retreat desperately. Sound of cutting echoes through the hallway. With an annoying sound, the sharp object cuts my body apart. My vision is blocked by the spray of blood coming out my body. I guess we were supposed to beat her. Beyond it. Ooh, mommy. Awooga! She's so cute. Sorry, I just had to look at her for a little. Is Ryder coming at me at a speed I can't? Is Ryder coming at me at a speed I can't even see? Every time I get caught, a voice that doesn't seem like my own escapes my mouth, but I still continue desperately to retreat, saving my life from numerous fatal blows. I don't know what I'm doing. My arm is blocking Ryder's dagger. Clothes are ripped apart my flesh as well, but I must still be working as a shield desperately by blocking the blows coming at my neck, forehead, and heart. Forcible is not there. My body reacts to Ryder's blow purely from not wanting to die. I'm already out of breath. I'm already running because I'm being hurried by the presence of death in front of me. I will just run out of strength, get caught, and die. That's why she told me. She told me not to fight against servants, and that I'd be no match for them. Yeah, that's why I didn't fight her. Even though I listened to her, why? What am I doing now? I have to catch Shinji quickly. I have to remove the boundary field, so what am I doing?
何してるんだライダー。もういいだろう。さっさと切り殺して。
Shinji's voice is filled with triumph. Nodding, Ryder swings her dagger in a large arc. Blow directed at my head. I cannot dodge it. All I can do is stop it from hitting a fatal point. The dagger stabs me on my shoulder right below my collarbone. A loud metallic sound like the click of a tongue. What is this? The end of Ryder's dagger is breaking apart.
驚いた。私の刃物では殺せない。
Ryder stops. In the instant that I consider how to make use of that opening,
なら、落ちて死になさい。
I feel an impact like being hit with a sledgehammer and I'm knocked out the window. I only took a roundhouse kick to the stomach, but that blows my body away and I'm thrown out of the window to the 3rd floor. I Should die from loss of blood even without anything, so falling from this height should finish me off. And I should have died the moment I received the blow that flung me a few dozen meters. I reach out. Maybe if I'm not falling yet or it's just an illusion. My body's still in the air. I reach out my arm as if to cling onto something. The sky is red. The school building is throbbing as if it's the stomach of a living thing. Am I going to die overlooking something like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Am I going to die selfishly, unable to save anybody? I grip my teeth in vain. I cannot beat her. I cannot even be a match. I knew that, but I made a mistake. I don't care about the pain in my body. I'm just going insane from the anger. This is the result of saying I can handle things myself and saying I won't let Saber fight. I was the stupid one. I can't save anyone by myself. If I really want to end this war, there's just one thing to do from the beginning. He said it. If I'm to not fight anybody, not kill anybody, or not let anyone kill, that if I realize I was wrong, I should decide what to correct and what to punish. And so, on my arm reaching out as if to grab the husband's, the command spell waiting for my order. Well, yeah, we're gonna summon her. Murmurs of praying. I don't care about my life, but only to stop the cause of this. Saber! With all my might, I call for my sword. Command spell disappears. At the same moment, a winding occurs in space. I must have been sorcery, because Saber's and her silver armor shoots forth from it as if breaking through the ripples in space. Fall to the ground on my back. My breath stops. My organs will explode from the impact. Few of my ribs must be broken or at least cracked. But still, my body did not break apart. My bloody arms are still attached. Saber runs towards me, forcing my numb arms and legs. We manage to stand up and show her I'm alright.
待ってください、シロ。それはわかります。
ライダーを頼む。あいつは。
いけません。シロの治療が先です。
それは違う。先にやるべきことが。
Forget about me, as we have to beat Shinji and Ryder as quickly as possible. Nothing takes priority over that.
ですが、それでは。
Saber is stubbornly worried about my body. I would be lying if I said I wasn't happy about it. But we don't have time to argue. If Saber doesn't want to, I'll just have to use my second command spell. My determination must have gotten through to her. Saber accepts my decision.
わかりました。マスター、指示を。
ライダーを倒せ。俺はシンジを叩く。
I'm gonna go get a drink really quick. There's no hesitation in Saber now. Too bad Ryder got assigned to fucking Shinji. It's not her fault. She nods silently and runs to the school building like the wind. I run up the stairs. Ryder and Shinji are on the 3rd floor. I can tell from the command spell's reaction that Shinji is still on the 3rd floor. The instant I get there, sparks fly out. I couldn't see it, but Saber must have seen Ryder attacking from above and deflected her attack.
シロ、ライダーはここで倒します。あなたはライダーのマスターを。
She doesn't need to tell me. Saber won't be beaten by Ryder. That's something I'm sure of from fighting Ryder and knowing even a little about her power. Saber's power vastly exceeds that of Ryder.
だが深追いはするな。シンジを止めればそれで終わる。
Past Saber and run. Ryder's dagger instantly comes to kill me, and Saber attacks to deflect it along with Ryder. I run through the hallway. In front of me is Shinji, completely flustered. Long object that can serve as a weapon, like the mop in this locker. Pass my magic energy through it as I run. Perhaps I don't have any other thoughts or I don't have any energy to do anything else. But I strengthen the plastic mop as naturally as breathing. The shadows move. Even though I'm hurt so badly, I don't feel any sluggishness in my body. And on top of that, I have a weapon now, so I don't even need to dodge them now. I smack them all the way the shadows attack me and using the mop. The mop breaks, but that's to be expected from a weapon so hurriedly constructed. And besides, there's no need for anything like that when I'm this close. Punch him straight on. My slashed arm hurts so much that it almost knocks me unconscious. Punch him in the stomach and drive him up against the wall. If we have the option to kill him or not, I'm killing this bitch. He reaches out to fling my arms off. I kick his arms away without hesitation. Even I can't control myself. I take the arm that I kick and ram it against the wall and break it. Period. I can't hear Shinji's screams too clearly. Crap. I'll faint if I let my guard down. I have to hurry while my body can still move. Grab Shinji's hair and push him against the wall. Take my other arm and grab his throat. Drips. The blood soaked into my clothes stains his body. I put power into the hand grabbing his throat. It must have been because of the magical energy flowing through my body. I feel like I'd be able to break this neck. Yeah. Period. I tighten my grip. There's no hesitation, just a little sympathy. It's because Shinji wasn't taught the basic rules of Magi, that there's no problem with killing of other Magi. I loosen my grip on his throat. There's no response from Ryder, but Saber takes a step back from Ryder with those words. Ryder lowers her dagger and moves her lips slightly. You thought he'd be able to be a magus, but what would be the point even if he became one? Shinji questions like it's a real mystery. He's not faking it. Seems he really doesn't understand what I'm saying. Saber's voice. Maybe it's the result of training at the dojo, but my body reacts to her voice before my brain. Let go of Shinji and jump back, and at the same time Ryder's dagger swung through the space I used to occupy.
下がりなさい、マスター。この場から離脱します。
シロ、下がって。ライダーは結界維持に使っていた魔力を全て解放するつもりです。
魔力を解放?
Looking at Ryder, she certainly seems strange. Like the way she appeared here instantly when she was confronting Saber, the chill she's releasing, her pressure is much stronger now.
ライダー、何考えてんだお前。
はい。ですがご安心を。我がホーグは他のサーバントを凌駕しています。
Ryder raises her dagger. Everyone here lets out a voice of surprise. For some reason, Ryder takes her dagger to her neck and... Oh my god. Slashes it in one breath. Damn. Ugh, why is that kind of hot? What is wrong with me, really? What is wrong with me? Fresh blood splatters around. Blood gushes out from the neck of the blade that blackguard Ryder. Even her master Shinji is surprised at her actions. Even if servants are beyond human, that wound is fatal. Ryder will lose large amounts of blood and will just disappear. But that's just a needless worry for people who know nothing. The splattered blood stops in the air and slowly forms a circle. The magic circle drawn in blood, a pattern I've never seen before, a creature-like figure that looks creepy, a big lump of magical energy created by Ryder. The boundary field Ryder was supporting until now seems small compared to this. Huge amount of magical energy must be leaking. My body is pushed off as if blown by a strong wind.
ライダーは宝具を使う気です。
Saying so, Saber pulls my body away by force. Protecting me, Saber confronts Ryder's magical circle.
逃げるつもりかライダー。自身のマスターをも巻き込むというのなら、ここで引導を渡すだけだ。
まさかマスターを守るのがサーバントのそれが気に食わないのなら、もっともこれを見た。
I hear a throbbing. With a sound like flesh wrenching open, Ryder's hair whirls up and... Dragged by Saber, I fall to the ground, a loud sound and a flash. I close my eyes at the raging wind. But even when my eyes close, I'm forced to feel it. Something white passes by. I feel like something is blazing through the hallway with great speed like a giant arrow of light. When I raise my head, the scene in front of me is the remains of cruel destruction. Shinji and Ryder disappeared. The light just now wasn't aimed at us, but was probably just to escape from here. My wounds hurt. The firing hammer that was just pulled inside me is released. The heat flowing through me quickly fades away. Can't hear Saber's questions anymore. In that manner, my consciousness falls into white darkness. Well. Oh, here we are again. I'm having that dream. Maybe this is the image of death for me. The closer I get to death, the more the scene that I don't want to see revives in my head. A mountain of corpses. People crumbling away. A time when everyone wished for help, yet none received any. That was painful. It was so painful that even living was painful. And even though I would be at ease even if I just disappeared. With faint consciousness, I reached out for no reason. I didn't reach out seeking help. I just thought that the sky was a long way away. In my last moments, that's what I thought. And then my mind faded away, and then the raised hand fell to the ground. No, should have fallen to the ground. Oh, I get to see him. A big hand grasped the falling hand. That person came into the fire to save anybody and found me. I remember that face, a figure of a man with tears welling in his eyes, delighted from the bottom of his heart that he had found someone alive. It was because he looked so happy. I even thought that he was the one that saved and not me. So looking enviable in my dying eyes, the man saved an unfamiliar child as if thanking somebody. That was the turning point. I bet there's... I wonder, okay, so here's the thing. So not only does Shiro have this weird magic that Rin was talking about, but he also is a magus even though his dad isn't his physical dad, right? Like, or biological. So then who the fuck is his real parents? Why was he in the park? He doesn't remember anything before the fire. That's sus. Very, very sus. My weakness accepting death turned into the strength of a desire to live. The mind that could not think of anything was filled with joy of being saved. I moved my fingers with all my might so as to not let go of my man's hand. My man's hand. I'm in the man's hand, sorry! And lost consciousness. My man. My old man. Sus. What's up, Darkules? How are you? After that, I was in a hospital when I came to, and I received a visit from the man who saved me. That was 10 years ago. What about all the time before that, huh? Since then, Emiya Shiro just chased after Kiritsugu. I could only think of becoming like him. Not because I was saved, because I was gay. I'm just kidding. It's just because I could not forget his face at the time, and I tried to acquire that illusion. Sorry, I know this is a touching moment. I ran, aiming to be like that. Somewhere in my mind I didn't want to realize. That's right, that one day, hoping about how much I'd be saved if I could smile the way Kiritsugu did back then. I'm good. Came here to see you for a bit. How are you? I'm good, just chilling. Playing some Fate, you know. When I open my eyes, I'm in a familiar living room. The sound of the clock is awfully loud. Seem to be sleeping on the floor. When I raise my arms, both of them are wrapped up in bandages. I push myself up. The clock says it's already past 10 p.m.
外暗いなじゃないわよこの恩知らず。目が
遠坂なんだ
いたのかじゃないわよ。あんたの真横でずっと看病してやってたのに。
I see. I've done something
すまな
bad.
い。どうも頭が固まってる。
まあ別に大したことじゃないからいいけど、シロもあれだけの怪我だったんだから意識が朦朧としてるのも当然だしさ。で痛いところはないの？とりあえず外傷は塞がってるけど中身まではわからないから、異常があるんなら手当てしないとまずいでしょ。
いやだるいだけで痛むところはない。ただ
I feel like I'm floating in the air. I don't know how I came to be here. Can't even remember what I was doing today.
遠坂学校は
大丈夫。みんなのことは安心なさい。学校にはきれい、廊下の補修とか事後処理はあいつがするから考えなくていいわ。あれでも
あいつが
大事にはなってないわ。病院に運び込まれた生徒は多いけど命に別状はないみたい。
そうか。
Great. The boundary field was stopped late, but that didn't mean I was too late. As soon as I relax, strength escapes my body. I take a deep breath and lean against the wall.
じゃあ俺の体の方もいくら遠坂でも。
何言ってるのよ。それはあんたが勝手に直したの。バーサーカーの時と一緒。とりあえず傷を塞ぐだけなら。
あるわけないだろう。俺だってわけがわからないんだ。
もしかして自分が知らないだけでそのおかげだったとかな。
あのな、真剣な顔でそういう怖い冗談は言わないでくれ。
いいんじゃない？何はどうあれそれで何度も命を流れてるんだから、もう2回も助けられたことだし、トカゲになるぐらいは妥協できる交換条件だと思うけど。
遠坂、重病人をいじめて楽しいのか？
さっきまで重病人だった人でしょ。ま、ともかくセーバーに感謝しなさいよね。理屈はわからないけど、
That energizes my beaten up mind. The thing I have to do now. There are words I need to say to her, asking for her help and being saved by her. I get up quickly. Moving causes pain throughout my body, but I can't worry about that.
セイバー。
道場にいるわ。私は部屋に荷物取りに行ってくるわね。
Tosaka heads over to the outside building with light steps. My joints cry out in pain. I bear it by gritting my teeth and hurry to the dojo. I arrive at the dojo. Saber sitting Japanese style by herself as if meditating.
シロ、目が覚めたのですか？
No, I'm just looking at you with my in a sleep state. Saber notices me coming in, stands up and comes to me.
すまない。今気がついたんだ。
すまないではありません。あなたには言いたいことが山ほどある。私を置いて敵の誘い、分かっているのですか？そのどれもが死に直結する愚行です。いや、実際あなたは死にかけていた。こうして私を追い詰めて何が楽しいのです。
いや、その
When she cares about you, ooh.
何ですか？生半可な弁明では今日という今日は。
She flares up at me. It's certainly an intense pressure, but seeing her be so emotional is rather
分かっ
pleasant.
てる。ちゃんと話す。だから話をしよう。セイバ
ー。シロ。
ああ、そうみたいだ。とりあえず生き延びてる。
そうですか。
Oh, she's so cute. Where did that threatening attitude go? Saber takes a relieved breath and smiles softly as if congratulating me on my safety. Oh, she's such a cutie pie. Really makes me realize I made her feel so uneasy that even the expressionless Saber made such a face. I wasn't relying on her, but still she accepted me as the person to fight with. I was the stupid one. I didn't notice such pure trust, and I couldn't even give her the simple trust of letting her fight. speak naturally. I can stare directly at the person I was so embarrassed to look at until now.
はい。何ですか、シロ。
すまない。俺がバカだった。
I bow my head.
シロ、やめてください。先ほどのは言葉のあやです。怒っていたのは確かですが、あなたに謝ってもらう必要
ある。パートナーとしてセイバーに謝るのは当然。心配させてすまなかった。セイバーといる限り、俺は二度と一人では戦わない。
シロ、それは。
ああ、セイバー、お前の力を貸してくれ。俺一人じゃ他のマスターには勝てない。
それでは今までの行動が間違いだったと認めるのですね。
No, that's wrong. I'm not mistaken in that regard. I still don't want to see her hurt. That's why I forbid her from fighting. That was the only thing I had wrong. If I decided to fight with her, I should have just protected her with all my might.
俺は自分が間違っていたとは思わない。セイバーが俺を守るなら、俺もセイバーを守る。セイバーだけを戦わせるなんてことは。
Saber doesn't respond. Cold air flows through the dojo. But this one thing that I cannot give up. I raise my head thinking that I'll just need to beg her until she accepts it, and then...
その堅くなさは実にあなたらしい。
そのセイ
まったく今さら答えるまでもないでしょう。私はあなたの剣です。私以外の誰があなたの力になるのですか。
Saying that, Saber puts out her left hand. I would kiss it! With no sensible words coming to mind, I silently shake her hand, a certain feeling of a handshake. A few days after we meet, we finally exchange a real contract.
何握手なんてしてるの
？Hey, why do you have to show up with such timing? We release our hands quickly.
なんか怪しいわね。私に内緒で作戦会議をしてたとか？
いえ、そういうわけではないのです。そのマスターの体が健康なのか脈を測っていただけですので。
Oh, you cutie pie, all embarrassed. I'm dumbfounded. Saber is offering a really suspicious lie. Now, before that, why is Saber panicking too?
へえ、変わった脈の取り方をするのね。
Tosaka looks at Saber curiously. Perhaps because she's not accustomed to lying, Saber starts to act even more suspiciously. I have to help her or we might end up in an even worse situation.
何の用だよ、父さん。部屋まで荷物。
あ、それそれ。
Saber's so
はい、セイバ
cute.
ー、これ。
ありがとう。リンには迷惑をかける。
She gives her a bag. Saber takes it with a happy expression.
それが最後だから気をつけなさいよね。いくら強制召喚だからって力ずくで武装したら服なんて消し飛ぶんだから。
申し訳ありません。突然のことだったのでそこまで考えが回らなかったのです。
まあね、単純なデザインだし綺麗なやつ。地味な服ばっかり私に押し付けるんだもの。まあ私には似合わない服だからいいけ
Do
ど。
we get to see Saber in a new outfit?
白が似合うと言いましたから。
Oh, she's so proud of it. Okay, I don't understand the situation too well, but it seems that's the third set of clothes for Saber. We don't have any women's clothes here, so that means Saber's borrowing clothes from Tosaka. But I'd prefer it if you two did your girl talk elsewhere. I'm a guy too. We're having a serious conversation, but if you talk about this sort of thing, I can't help but feel let down. What? What a weirdo. Why are you let down by girl talk? Girl talk is great. Nothing much happens after that, and Saber and Tosaka force me to sleep. Even though I regained consciousness, my body is still badly injured. My arms were cut up by riders so badly that I would normally have to cut them off at my elbows, and my body is filled with cracks and strains from falling from the 3rd floor. Guess they share an opinion that I should sleep and rest for now, even though there are lots of things to talk about. But I have to settle things as quickly as possible with Shinji. He activated that boundary field without hesitation. Even I know how dangerous it is to let such a master roam freely. Emptiness like dizziness, only my mind is back to normal. As soon as I lay down, my body demands its sleep, as it's still not fully healed. Can't rest like this. Even if my body isn't fully healed, I have to go and find Shinji. Why are we... What is wrong with Shiro? Oh. Skyscraper. Ooh, we're at the halfway point, everybody. Let's look at the status and weapon. I'm having a bad dream. Status. Is it weapons? Caster, huh? Instinct A. Huh. Oh, this is the new stuff. Interesting. Having a bad dream. My injured body wants to sleep deeply, but my mind is still buried in that scene, and I can't fall into a deep sleep. My still injured body is burning, and my mind that cannot mourn enough is still burning too. I might be having a nightmare. As I doze, I see a dream in my unclear mind. How many victims were there? Tosaka said nobody died, but that is only from the outside. Having had their life sucked up by force, there will certainly be after effects. Long-term physical disabilities and mental damage from lack of oxygen. There are even the students that had their skin melted. That scar is something that will stay with them for the rest of their lives, even if it heals. True. That's very considerate of you to think about, Shiro. My body hurts. It's almost dead. Oh, my almost dead. No, my absolutely dead body convulses. It was unfortunate for everyone involved, but you still did well. You were able to stop the disaster in exchange for a wound that you would normally die from. So there's nothing to mourn or be ashamed of. True. The pain tells me to quietly fall asleep for now. No, I can't deceive myself with such reasoning. It makes no difference to the fact that the disaster occurred while I was there, but I couldn't do anything. I say I saved lives, but at the same time I couldn't save anybody. What do you mean? You literally saved everyone in the school. If that was just a mistake, if it never happened, I bet my mind and body could go to sleep peacefully. I'm pissed off. It's ridiculous for my mind to grumble about such a thing. There are no miracles like that. It's a great insult to want to go back and redo things just because I think they're inconvenient and disastrous. It's impossible to take something that has already happened and make it so it didn't happen. It's impossible. And more importantly, it shouldn't be done. That's why I can't pretend the event didn't happen. It's only one thing I can do. If I hate the scene I still see even now, I should just act to prevent it from ever happening again. Sleep ends here. My body comes later. If my body moves, get up and run. Sorry. If nobody getting hurt is the ideal I aim for, I should do so until the point of my death. I'm gonna save here. I open my eyes, take a deep breath and draw air into my lungs. The cold winter air takes away my drowsiness and uneasiness. Habit is a great thing. It's only a bit past 6 o'clock. Maybe my body is healed quite well already since I'm awake at my usual time.
Yes.
I get up and pull up the futon. During that normal action, a sharp pain runs through my left arm as if there's a crack in my bone. All that's left is the pain. It's much better than when I got my stomach slashed by Berserker a few days ago. At the time, my body was so weak that the nausea was worse than the pain. I got out into the hallway. The sunlight is gloomy and offers no energy. The weather is very cloudy, like it's going to rain.
シロ、目が覚めたのですか？
ああ、今目が覚めた。そういうセイバーこそ今朝は早いんだな。
Yeah, it's unusual for Saber to be awake before breakfast is ready.
シロ、私とて好きで眠っているわけではありません。私が朝食まで眠っているのは単に魔力を温存するためだと言ったはずです。いかにも普段から寝過ごしているという物言いはやめてほしい。
なんでさ、別にそんなつもりで言ってないぞ。単にこんな早起きしていいのかって思っただけだ。
おう、そうですか。私が早起きするのはおかしいと。
Saber sounds cranky. Is it just me? It seems Saber is stricter today, or should I say she's unreserved?
いや、おかしいとかじゃなくていいのかな。セイバーが頻繁に眠らなくちゃいけないのは俺のせいだ。だから。
当然です。ですが、それはあくまで待機状態に過ぎません。私が眠っていたのは緊急時に備えてのもの。
道理にかなわないってなんで？
いえ、です。
Saber's unclear as if there's something she doesn't want to say.
いいけど、今は緊急ってわけじゃないんだし、朝飯ができたら呼びに行くから、それまで力を温存しといてくれ。
Head towards the kitchen.
待ってください、シロ。
なんだよ、セイブ。
あなたは今何をすると言いましたか？
I guess without realizing, even though she's asking a question, Saber glares at me as if not letting me answer.
そもそもあなたは安静にしなければいけない体でしょう。朝食の支度など凛がします。シロが優先すべきことは部屋で休み。
セイバ
ー。She sounds strict because she's concerned about my body.
部屋に戻ってください、シロ。眠りが必要なのは。
She might be able to read my mind as she glares at me even harder, but still I can't let Shinji go.
部屋には戻らない。もう十分休んだし、やらなくちゃいけないことがあるだろう。準備ができたら街に出よう。
なぜですか？今日中にライダーのマスターを捕らえる理由などありません。戦うのならシローの傷が癒えてからにするべきです。
それは違う、セイバー。順番で言うなら俺の体なんて後回しだ。そんな暇はないんだ。シンジのやつが何をするかはお前だってわかるだろう。またあんな結界を。
昨日のような犠牲者を出したくないというのですか？
そんなことはない。シンジには責任を取らせる。それに犠牲者を出さないために行動するなんていうのは当たり前だろ。
そうですか。マスターがそう言うのなら私は従うだけですもん。
シンジを探す？別に文句はないけど、ちゃんと勝ち目があって言ってるんでしょうね。
After breakfast, Tosaka reacts as soon as I declare that I can't let Shinji go.
勝ち目ってシンジに対してか？
そうよ。前もって言っとくけど、賞賛もないくせに他のマスターに手を出す気だったなんて言ったら笑うわよ。
Damn it. Now that she says that, I've only thought about stopping Shinji and never about how to do so.
ちょっと、エミヤ君、本気？
すまん。笑ってくれ。
ははははは。
悪いけど笑えないわ。
She acts like that. She'll make me realize how stupid I am. Good! You are stupid!
セイバー、あんたのマスターはこんなんだけど、あなた自身はどうなの？
ライダーと戦うだけならば問題はありません。彼女の能力は確認済みです。それはシロー本人も分かっていると思います。
ああ、そうだっけ。なら
Tosaka inquires with her eyes. She must be asking about Ryder's strength. Certainly I have a grasp of it. I don't know if it's because I have a contract with the servant or because of my command spell. Even though she's not my servant, if I see her fight back, I can put numbers to her abilities. Ryder herself wasn't a superior servant.
ライダーはセイバーほど強くない。1対1の戦いならまず負けはしないと思う。
そうなんだ。ならちゃんと賞賛はあるんじゃない。シンジは魔術師じゃないから、ライダーはマスターからの支援を受けられない。
Just like Tosaka says, as long as Shinji is her master, Ryder has to fight by herself. Should be no disadvantages for Saber.
何よ気の乗らない顔して。
ああ、いいか登坂、それだけ戦力的に上回ったセイバー、あれはライダーの宝具だったと思うんだ。
The air of light that trampled through the hallway, a wave of destruction that would have surely disintegrated my body without trace if Saber didn't knock me aside. That was Ryder's secret move. We can't be optimistic even if Ryder herself is weak. No more than not being optimistic, I feel like we shouldn't even challenge her.
つまりライダーはライダー本人より所有する宝具の方が優れてるタイプって。で、セイバー、シローはともかく、あなたならライダーの宝具が何であるか分かったんじゃない？
面目ありません。シローを守ることに精一杯で、そんなことに気を割いていたら、私もシローも
巻き込まれたって。
それに近いものでした。分類的にはリンの使う魔術に近い。あれは私の剣やランサーの槍のような。
私の魔術に近いって、セイバーの対魔術は神業じゃない。現代の魔術じゃまずあなたに傷を負わせることはできない。そのあなたがかわさなくちゃい。
はい。神秘はより強い神秘の前に無効化される。私の鎧を通ることができる神秘は、あなたたちの言う魔法か神域に住む幻想種だけです。
魔法使い。ライダーは魔術師だっていうの？
いいえ、それほどの魔力は感じませんでした。彼女はライダーです。魔法使いがいるとすれば、それはキャスターだけでしょう。ライダーの宝具はおそらく別のものだと。
Tosaka gives a relieved sigh at Saber's answer, but I don't quite get it.
セイバー、お前の鎧っていうのはそんなに硬いものなのか？
ええ、確かにランサーのゲイボルクは
私？もういいけど。要するにシローは。
あ、いや、別にそういうわけじゃ。ただそんなに頑丈な鎧ならすごい。
そりゃすごいわよ。セイバーに限らずサーバントってのはみんな英霊なのよ。霊体ってこともあるけど、物理的な手段でサーバントを傷つけられるのは同じ英霊であるサーバントだけ。逆に言えばサーバント同士ならただのペーパーナイフでも。
相手がサーバントならセイバーの鎧も。
そうね。けどセイバー自身接近戦の技量が優れているから、残った手段は遠距離からの攻撃、魔術っていう飛び道具になるわけだけど、バッドラックに代表される呪いなんてまず届かないし、魔力。セイバーを倒したかったら真正面からの切り合いで彼女。
Saber's listening quietly to Tosaka's explanation. She probably is interrupting because it's all true.
なんだよ、そんなのインチキだ。剣技で叶わないから魔術で勝負するっていうのに、魔術そのものがセイバーなんか不公平だぞ。
そうね。けどそのセイバーだって白兵戦で絶対に負けないというわけでもないでしょ。バーサーカーは力だけならセイバーを上回ってるし、今話してるライダーだってセイバーを出し抜くほどの宝具を持ってたんだから。私たちだってセイバー
I
を
saw
倒
that
す方
little
法
thing
はあ
on
る
her
もん。
head.
単にセイバーの耐魔力を上回る魔術を持ってくるか、サーバントが使っている武器を借りて寝ている間に首を切るとか。
It's a scary example, but I understand. Hold on, Tosaka. You can't talk like that in front of Saber herself.
あ、そう。じゃあライダーの宝具が特別優れてるってわけじゃなくて、サーバントの攻撃だからセイバーも守りに徹したってことなのか？
わけないでしょ。セイバーが守りに徹するのならライダー自身じゃ何をしたって追い詰めることなんて不可能よ。ライダー本人がそう優れた英霊じゃないのなら、彼女が宝具を使ったところでたかが知れているし。そうでしょセイバー。ライダーの宝具はライダー自身の能力とは関係のない武器なのよね。
おそらくライダーの技や魔力に頼らない自動的な武装、宝具そのものに効果があるものだと思います。魔術か幻想種か、どちらにせよあの魔法陣から放たれたものは圧倒的でした。
そうなの？ 数値的にどれくらい？
あなたたち風に言うのなら A プラスといったところでしょうか。
A プラス？何それ、魔法一歩手前じゃない。そんなの使われてよく学校が吹っ飛ばなかったってもんだわ。
単純に破壊するだけの宝具というわけではないのでしょう。
そうだとしても厄介ね。セイバーの話じゃ A 判定どころじゃないし。
まあ確かに攻守ともに優れた宝具のようでしたが。
Shaper comments to Tosaka goes into pondering. What is it? Saber doesn't seem to be enjoying this conversation.
セイバー、遠坂の意見なんか引っかかるとこ。
いえ、別にそういうわけではないというか、本当はどちらが強いかなど。
She's acting suspiciously. Saber mumbles on as if ashamed of what she's saying.
まあいいけど、それよりさ、さっき妙なことを言ってなかったか？
対人宝具ですか？いえ、言葉通りの意味ですが、いかに強力な魔力、呪いを帯びていたところで、その用途は対人の域を出るものではあり。
Well, that is true. Saber's invisible sword is certainly an advantage in battle. That's only in the case of man versus man. There would be no difference in speed, even if you use an invisible sword to chop wood. Lancer's gay bow is the same. Even with a cursed lance will strike at the heart. The opponent is a rock or house. It's no more than a strong lance.
なるほど。だから対人の宝具ってことなのか。ならライダーの宝具は
大軍宝具ってことになるわね。そういえば父さんに聞いたことがあったわ。宝具には対人に優れたもの、大軍に優れたものがあるって。簡単に言って対人宝具は弾数制限のない拳銃で、大軍宝具ってのは一発限りのミサイルってことね。ライダーの宝具は強力だけど、その分使用にかなりの制限がある。
Hold on. Gun would be no match for a missile. It's true that Saber's invisible sword is an awesome sword, but it'll be blown away before she could swing it against such a ridiculous noble phantasm.
つまりライダーと戦うのなら宝具を使われる前に倒せってことか。
でしょうね。宝具の打ち合いになったら勝ち目はない。ライダーとシンジを探すって言うなら、大前提としてライダーが宝具を使う前に倒すこと。戦いを長引かせれば長引かせるだけ。
もしくは私が戦っている間にライダーのマスターを倒せばいい。
That's the conclusion. We don't know what Ryder's noble phantasm is, and additionally it is too powerful. So we have no countermeasure, we can only beat her before she has a chance to use it. So whatever the noble phantasms of the other servants are, we cannot compete in them against Ryder.
忠告助かったよ、遠坂。俺たちはシンジを探しに行くけど、遠坂はどうする？
そうね。あなたたちがそう言うなら、私たち敵はライダーだけじゃないし、私たちはシローがシンジを追っている間、私は私でやる。
Tosaka stands up with a cold smile on her face.
それじゃあね。いい結果を期待しているわ。
Leaving Tosaka at home, I leave with Saber. 7:30 in the morning. The hill is really quiet. Students usually go to school at this time, but not many people are around today.
学校は休校だそうですね。死者が出なかったとはいえ、大半の生徒は未だ立ち上がれる体ではないということですか。
重度の栄養失調みたいなもんだからな。まともに動けるようになるまで何日かはかかるだろ
う。But those are the lucky ones. Transformation of the skin, necrosis of the tips of the limbs. I hear there are even students on the verge of blindness.
タイガも病院に運ばれたと聞きます。見舞いに行かずともいいのですか？
ああ、藤姉のはただの疲労だと。心配しなくてもいいから、
Called the Fujimura house and checked on her state before I left the house. I'd like to go visit her, but I should hold off on that for now.
では探索に専念するのですね。それはいいのですが、シローに当ては私はサーバントの気配を読み取れますが、それも近づかなければわかりません。
ああ、確かにシンジが何もせずに隠れていた場合、探し出すのは難しいだろう。
Shinji's not the type to stop when he's beaten. He's the kind of guy that'll take revenge.
ではライダーのマスターは再び結界を
間違いなくな。俺と同じであいつはサーバントに魔力をなら見つけ出すのはそうむず。
ライダーのマスターを探すのではなく、
ああ、マスターの感知はできなくてもあれだけの結界なら近づけばわかる。大きな建物で人がたくさん集ま。
驚いた。やりますねシロ。
俺だって考えなしってわけじゃないぞ。探し出せる自信がなかったらこんなことは言い出さないよ。
Yeah, I'm confident. There's a matter of the boundary field, but there's more meaning in us walking around. Just as I can't leave Shinji alone, I bet Shinji doesn't intend to let us go either. Just to be sure, we go to Shinji's house. I save her check for the presence of Ryder. The result is negative. He's not the kind of guy that'd be resting at home.
シンジが結界を張るとしたらこっちの町じゃなくて。
Calling it to save her, leave them at Toa House.
いいのですかシロ。ここはさくらの家なのでしょ。立ち寄ったのですから声をかけては。
I'm certainly worried about Sakura. According to Tosaka, Sakura was just weakened. Fortunately, she didn't have any external wounds. But I can't always see her and take care of her since she's always taken care of me, but...
やめておく。この戦いが終わるまではサクラと会って戦いに巻き込むわけにはいかないか。
And most of all, I can't go and see Sakura if I'm to fight her brother soon. If the worst comes to worst and I have to kill Shinji, I'll never be able to face her, so I shouldn't leave any lingering affections. I think that's the best course I can take, and I also believe it's for Sakura's best as well. We go to every building we spot. We went through all the larger ones first, but there's no findings yet. Wiping the sweat off my brow, I move my heavy limbs. Trying to calm my breathing, I stand still for a while and take a deep breath.
シロ、何か異常でもあり。シロ、こちらへ。
ちょっと待って、そっちは公園。
それは後にしてください。今はこちらが最優先です。
Something must have caught her attention. She speaks strictly and pulls me towards the park.
セイバー、どうしたんだよ。
いいですから、そこのベンチに座ってください。
Stared down by Saber, I reluctantly sit down on the bench, and then I almost faint. Hold my face with one hand. My forehead is sweaty, my breath is out of control even though I'm sitting down. Hold on. Why am I sweating in the middle of one chair?
こんなに疲れてたのか。
Soon I ask myself that, I finally realize the state of my body. I'm not tired. It's just my unhealed wound aching. Ridiculous. No matter how deep the breaths I take are, I can't catch my breath. My body is heavy and my legs refuse to stand up.
ようやく自分の体に気がついたようですね、シロ。
Saber is angry. It's only natural. It does no good when the one who suggests the idea of searching for Shinji is just resting on a bench.
すぐ動けるように。
私が注意しているのはそんなことではありません。どうやらあなたには何を言っても無駄のようですね。
I understand that Saber is angry. I understand, but I don't quite get what she's so
ちょっ
angry
とセイバー、きちんと言ってくれないと。
わからないのなら語る必要はないでしょう。いいですから、シロはそこで休んでいて、一人で休むのが嫌なら私もお付き合いしますから。
Saying that, she sits next to me. Bench isn't that large. She's sitting so close to me I could touch her shoulder if I leaned over a bit.
いや、待てってセイ、休んでる暇なんてないだろう。俺たち
遊びになど来ていません。休憩も戦いのうちです。文句を言うのでしたら、まずその呼吸を整えてからにしてください。
いや、呼吸を整えろって。
She knows that my body is tired and I can't breathe properly, but if you're this close, my heart starts jumping and...
シロ、人の話を聞いていますか？今まで体に無理をさせてきたのですから、まずは肩の力を抜いて落ち着いてください。
いや。
She wants me to calm. Why doesn't she get away from me? I don't know what Saber thinks, but for me, she's a girl around my age. Well, she's actually younger, but she's a girl nonetheless. And on top of that, she's unrealistically beautiful. I don't know what kind of guy would be able to calm down with her next to him.
シロ、気のせいでしょうか？
そんなことない。動揺なんてしてないぞ。
それならいいのですが、やはり横になった方がいいのでしょうか。
Saber looks around. Hey, why is there a guy using his lover's thighs as a pillow on this desolate park? And it seems Saber's looking at the couple and thinking.
シロ、気分が悪いのでしたらよ。
大丈夫、おとなしくしてればすぐに落ち着くから。
Looking away from Saber, I close my eyes so I won't see her. Calm down. Try to ignore Saber who's sitting next to me. All I have to do is keep on breathing deeply and... Fire died down after one night. The red fiery walls were gone. There was a burnt field all around me and the blackened woods were smoldering with the sounds of sparking. So I lay there, I think of that sound like a small firework. The sky starts to cloud up. It would rain soon and the fire should soon stop. I was looking up blankly at the sky with a body that was even having difficulty breathing. There are only burned corpses around me. I have burns all over my body and there's a bad burn across my chest. My open chest. I feel like I could grab my heart if I put my fingers into the inflamed chest. And now that I think about it, I didn't fall because I was tired. My numb body wasn't kind enough to be able to just rest because it was tired. I fell because I think my wounds made me unable to move my arms or legs. So I was manly and did not panic. I knew I would not be saved, and I wasn't scared because everyone around me had died the same way. I just looked up at the clouding sky and watched myself as I grew thinner. But still, with my dazed consciousness, I thought to seek help as long as I was alive and reach out my hands. Wait, something's weird. I should remember a burning feeling in my chest. I wake up suddenly. I open my shirt and check my body. There's no scar on my chest. I almost died because of lack of oxygen from the burn after all. I didn't have any fatal wounds. If I had taken something like that, I bet even Kirisuke wouldn't have been able to save me. No, more importantly...
夜になってる。
はい。よく眠っているようでしたので起こしませんでしたが、その会話あったようですね。
人が悪いな。居眠りした俺が悪いにしても、起こしてくれてもよかったじゃないか。
休息は必要な行為です。それにシロが眠っていたのは、
そりゃ結果論だ。
そうですね。あまり変わりはないでしょう。日が落ちて寒くなってきましたから。
This is no good. No matter how I think about it, she's right in this case.
まあ確かに体の調子はすごく。
I get up from the bench and start to walk through the field. There's no trace in the field of what came before, no trace of when it used to be a residential district, and any chance of when it was that red burning world. Kind of irritates me that in spite of that I saw the after image just by sleeping here.
シロ、何か問題でもあるのですか？
ああ、いや、どうせ休むなら別の場所にするべきだったなって。
嫌な思い出。シロはこの場所に
あ、そっか。話してなかったっけ？俺、昔はこの辺りに住んでたんだ。10年前の話だけどな。
では、あなた。
ああ、キリツグの実の子供ってわけじゃない。それに、聖杯戦争と無関係ってわけでもないの。ここが前回の戦いの最後の場所だってのは聞いてるよ。そこで生き残った俺がマスターになるんだから。
Walk through the field. It's been 10 years since that happened, but it seems this ground isn't fertile at all. Maybe the regret of the dying people has seeped into this land.
シロ、あなたが犠牲者を出すまいとするのは、あなた自身が聖杯戦争の犠牲者だからこそ。
いや、それは。
Now that she mentions it, maybe that's logical, but strangely I've never thought about it that way.
どうだろう。セイバーの言うことはもっともだ。10年前さ、ここでキリツグに助けられた時はただ嬉しかった。
It's right, I was just happy at the time. I can't put into words the emotion I felt when my request for help was granted. But at the same time, the happier I was, the guiltier I felt.
自分だけ願いが叶えられたってのは居心地が悪かった。
Everyone wished for help, and I was the only one who received it. Only I was saved, and I was saved with the sacrifice of everyone else. So Shiro must take
けど
responsibility
ま
for it.
あ起きてしまったことは戻しようがないからな。死んでいった人たちに報いたいならせめてこれからのことを防ぐべきだ。10年前のような惨事は起こさせない。またあんなことになったらそれこそまあ俺の理由なんてその程度のものだと思う。
More importantly, we should continue searching for Shinji. I feel better, so we should go to the buildings we haven't searched yet, and there'll be fewer people around at night. If Shinji wants to attack us, now would be a perfect time. We're gonna make ourselves a decoy. The real deal starts now.
とりあえずオフィス街に戻ろう。セイバー、どうした？
いえ、ただ今朝のことを思い出していました。体の傷を治してからライダーのマスターを探すべきだと言った私に、シロは順番が違うと言いました。シロは昨日も同じ言葉を口にした。あなたには自分を助けようとする気がないのだと。あなたは自身より他人を優先している。それは立派ですが、それではあなたはいつかきっと後悔する。シロはもっと自分を大切にするべきだ。行きましょう。確かにここにいてはあなたに負担を。
Saber starts to walk towards the office district. I try to call it dirt, but I can't.
何を
are you saying? Those words die in my throat. Can't be that I don't intend to save myself. Can't be true, but for some reason I cannot refute her words. I'm gonna pause here. Sorry, I was just checking something really quickly. Okay, let's load. Aw, thank you, thank you too. Thank you. Look at us. We're the best. We walk through the town. It's past 8 o'clock. At this time when the station gets the most crowded, Saber and I stare at the map of the city.
主だった建物は回りましたね。
There she is, Saber!
他に行くべき場所はありますか？
そうだな。少し離れたところに工場がある。あそこも人が集まる場所だから調べておかないと。
Even as I answer, it's hard to look at Saber. It must be because that conversation earlier is still affecting me. Since Saber is acting like she doesn't care, it bothers me even more. Waifu-chan, yeah! Do you have a waifu demo? Like, is there a character you're like, oh my god, she... Like, have you seen, what's it called? Akame ga Kill? There's a character named Esdeath, and I am absolutely in love with her. She is everything to me, oh my gosh. Ryder? Okay, you know what, demo earlier when we were doing... Sorry, I'll let Saber talk. When we were doing the model stuff, and you had Esdeath, I know why. Yes! She's everything! When you were doing the, like, I can't remember what it's called. You did like a band around, I have swords, yes! Waifu here? Or waifu of all time. But when you did like the blindfold, it looks like Ryder, who's another character. Let me see if I can show you. Relationship. See, oh, Ryder's right here, the purple girl. See how she has the mask like that? She is Saber? Yes, I'm Saber. So it just reminded me of that. Medusa. Oh, I know her. Oh, she's Medusa? I didn't know she was Medusa. But I just know her as Ryder for right now, but that's cool. Yes, I know her. Yeah, she's so hot too. Uh-oh. A strange feeling pierces my heart. I wave a magical energy that even I can feel. There's no way Saber can't feel that.
Shiro, 言うまでもないと思うのですが。
分かってる。近くにいるのか?
Oh, really? She's with Sakura, right? Close. She's with Sakura's brother, Shinji, the one that we don't like because Shinji abuses Sakura. Close though, close.
まだそこまでの距離ではないようです。ですが、確実に見られている。
They are watching us, so that must mean they finally fell for the decoy. Ooh, the asshole. Yeah, we're trying to beat him up. He also was responsible. So what he did was he put this like big barrier around the school and like siphoned out energy from people and like almost killed them. And it was like, bitch, why are you doing that?
この気配、ライダーなのか?
My mind switches. The awkwardness from before disappears.
魔力をたどります。注意してください、マスター。
What, this guy gotta die? I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we gotta go get him. I know it silently. The murderous intent stinging my skin is coming from the office district, empty of people. I wonder if it's Ilya. Sorry, I was eating a little snacky. Oh, and you guys are never gonna guess what I'm eating because it's probably one of the weirdest things ever. So when I was in Wilderness, it's this crazy okay, what if you don't know what Wilderness is? Think of getting shipped off to a summer camp that isn't a camp and you have no choice but to go there and you're living in the woods with forced therapy and really conservative people and a bunch of other teenage girls. That's what Wilderness is. But when you're there, you know, you only get food at Restock twice a week. And part of the food we got was we'd get these hot chocolate packets, but sometimes we wouldn't have hot water because we couldn't make a fire. If you don't have a fire, you don't get anything warm. And so then I would just eat the hot chocolate packets raw. So that's what I'm doing now. I have like hot chocolate and I'm just eating it raw. That shit's so good. I like waifus like the Trung sister and Leonardo da Vinci because he chose to be based on the painting he made, Mona Lisa. So he waifu himself. Oh, I love that. The Trung sister. Let me look that up really quick. Trung sisters. Images. Oh, this is cool. The legendary Trung sisters. This looks so cool. I didn't know you could eat it raw. Yeah, you absolutely can. If you just try a little bit, it tastes really good. Maybe no one is working overtime today of all days. Most of the lights in the building you could call the symbol of Shinto have already disappeared. They also Saber and his duo unit, so 2 waifus at once. Nice! I love that. Not many people are walking through the roads and the view isn't that bad. No one looks suspicious. And if Shinji is anywhere, he'd be ahead of us. Perhaps the park we were just in. One is cold and one is warm. Oh, I like that dynamic. The murderous intent is getting stronger. There's no mistake that an enemy is nearby. No more like... I feel a chill run down my spine from the intensity of the murderous intent that even I can feel. Perhaps we are already in the range of the enemy.
気をつけろ。
ええ、シローの感覚は正しい。このように人目のある場所で仕掛けてくるとは思いませんが、相手が相手です。
Nodding silently, we head to the park. I ignore the oppressive pressure that feels like having a knife stuck at my neck. Ryder and Shinji are nowhere in the office district. But they might have a sister complex though. Fate seems to have a lot of sister complex. Does it? I haven't seen any sister complex yet, but I don't doubt it because it's anime, you know what I'm saying? So I'll have to see. I'm gonna be honest, I think because I'm an only child, I'm not into incest, but I don't really give a fuck about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love Vampire Knight. I don't give a fuck. I ship that girl with her brother. I don't care. They're the better couple, you know? Cry about it. I'm sorry. I know it's incest, but they're vampires, so it doesn't count. Incest is hot. Not real life incest? Yeah, okay. Aw, Summon 15, thank you for following. This is quite a funny topic for you to start following while we're talking about freaking incest. But hello, welcome. I don't either, I think anime made me numb. Ooh, same. Yeah, exactly. I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Shiro.
Saber.
I turn to Saber. She rushes at me like lightning. Fate is a funny subject in itself. Yeah, you're right. I really like Fate so far. Who's your favorite character, Sumong? Am I saying it right? Sumong? Sumong? Sorry, I'm a little ditzy. It takes me a little bit. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Oops, did I read that? And deflects the attack over my head. I look up. In my sight is a large building towering overhead as if to reach the heavens. And clinging on its side like a spider is the figure of the enemy. Oh, she's so hot though! Look at her! Oh, look at her! Eee! Long hair covering her whole body and flexible white limbs. The figure with the masked face is none other than the servant Ryder. The figure clinging around the 5th floor looks at me and licks her lips. I feel a freezing chill. There's no mistake. She came down from the top of the building to kill me using my overhead blind spot. Saber lands on the ground. Saber, who jumped above me and deflected the attack, has instantly armed herself. Wearing nearly nothing gives me better agility and tactical advantage. I've watched the anime only, but Rin, I guess? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Rin too. Rin is very much like the Asuka of this game, if you've seen it in Evangelion. I saw Arturia, aka Saber's gender bent version. Not gonna lie, he hot. I haven't seen that. I believe it though. Saber transcends gender, okay? Saber is just Saber. Like, Saber's hot no matter what. The tsundere. Yeah, she's a... Ren is a huge tsundere. She kicks the ground. The silver armor disappears from my vision in an instant. Ryder coming down from the top of the building is ridiculous, so is Saber pursuing her just by jumping. No, perhaps because they're servants, normal logic doesn't apply to them. Like Ryder, Saber kicks the side of the building and charges at Ryder like lightning. The two shadows intersect at great speeds. They clash overhead and separate, then kick off the building and clash again. It's like watching fighter aircrafts dogfight. Oh god. Oh wait, let's save here. Alright, we gotta try. Well, obviously we're gonna go follow our wife. Well, I have to follow Saber. I can't just watch. Perhaps because it's a battle with no foothold. Saber's enemy. One sec. My nose got clogged for a second, sorry. Perhaps because it's a battle with no foothold, Saber is unable to overwhelm Ryder like before. The two's conflict moves slowly up and towards the rooftop. If Ryder can come to the rooftop, chances are Shinji's there. There are two conditions to fighting Ryder. Beating Ryder before she has a chance to use her noble phantasm, or get Shinji before that. Since Saber's fighting Ryder, there's only one thing I can do. Ooh, we're at the interlude. Oh, this is so cool. Look, guys. What a cool graphic. Oh, so pretty. Two shadows running up. Reverse Sonic Adventure 1. I love Sonic. Speaking of Sonic and games like that, I found a PSP emulator that is totally legal. I definitely paid for everything. Yo, cinematic. I know, right? It's so cool. But I found a bunch of games, so there's gonna be, like, there's Harvest Moon or something like that, and there's, like, old horror games I want to play, and, like, I even got the Evangelion game, too, that we can play someday. It's, like, so I'm, like, really excited. I have a whole bunch of games coming. The ground is already far away, and the clashes occur at higher and higher altitudes. I tried to get the what's your favorite Sonic character? Mine is Blaze. Oh, I love Blaze! My favorite one is Cream, and Cream is my favorite. I relate to her. Little Cream. Interesting. I was randomly searching for White Album streams thinking, did someone stream this? And I dropped here. I like to see people playing VNs. Yeah! We actually just finished White Album recently. We were playing it for like 6 months. We've been playing it for a long time, but I play a whole bunch of games here, Samang. Right now we're playing Fate. We're playing The House in Fata Morgana. We're playing Amori. We're playing Higurashi. We're playing Angels of Death. And soon I will be playing, after I finish Angels of Death and Narcissu, which I'm also playing, then we will be playing The Fruit of Garcia, the Fruit of something. Fuck, I don't remember. Grisaya, Fruit of Grisaya, and Clanad. So that's coming up. Thank you for reminding me, Strange. Yeah, and we're also playing Narcissu. The ground is already far away, and the clashes occur at higher altitudes. The two need no footholds as they fly higher by kicking off the walls of the building. In the process, in the instant it takes them to move to the rooftop, they clash numerous times. If there were anyone watching them from the ground, they would think it looks like pinball. But then again, they cannot be perceived with the naked eye. So keyword is bunny, huh? It is! I mean, Cream is a bunny, that is true, but that's not why I relate to her. She's just so me. I love Cream so much. But Blaze is so cool too. Maybe someday when I get enough energy to, draw again, I'll draw Blaze and Cream together. It'll be so cute. Only their tracks are barely visible, and they are a circus of death, invisible to any normal beings. I wish I had hair as long as Ryder's. Headbanging would look better. You can always, yeah, Vanilla the Rabbity. I love how she's, like, close with her mom, too, Vanilla, because I was close with my mommy before she passed away. But yeah, you can grow out your hair, Strange. How long is it right now? I love long hair. I think long hair looks amazing on everyone. But the circus is not what Saber wanted. Even if she is a servant, she cannot fly through the sky. She can run up a wall, but that's it. This is no different from free fall. It's just the difference between rising until she loses her speed rather than falling. So the expression of falling into the sky isn't that far off. Since she has started, she has to continue to the final destination of the rooftop. If she takes any blows from her opponent in the process, she will just fall miserably to the ground. We stand long hair, we do! But those rules do not apply if the opponent Saber has to defeat. I actually need to trim up. Maybe someday when I'm awake at the right hours, or oy vey. Have you ever cut your own hair, Strange? I cut my own bangs. I trace a purple attack Saber who's just heading for the rooftop, attacking from both sides and from above, arching from every direction. Ryder's not bound by gravity. Her long hair sways like a comet's tail, and her figure is like a snake encircling a tree. Saber's feet touch the building, tilting her body to the side. She kicks off the building to head around to its side. Saber's path that had headed directly towards the rooftop changes directions perpendicularly. I ended up having to buzz cut because it went horribly. Oh no! The flowing attacks go away. Ryder cannot match Saber in instantaneous bursts. Saber shakes Ryder off with one kick, and reaching the side of the building, kicks upwards again. Up to the rooftop this time. If Ryder is a snake wrapped around the building, Saber is almost an exploding firework. But maybe Ryder even expected that. Oh my god, someone! That is so sweet of you to subscribe with your Prime. Thank you so much, and welcome! You get a new bunny badge. It's so cute! Also, if you're interested, I have a Discord if you want to join it. Same thing for you, Demo, if you have a Discord. My Discord should be linked on my page. If not, you can do !Discord if you want to join it. No pressure though, guys. It's just a small little Discord. We post memes in there sometimes, or some media we like. We talk about games, you know, just a cute little thing. But maybe Ryder even expected that. The distance between the two does not change. Ryder doesn't let Saber get away with as she runs to the side and attacks the opening as Saber kicks off the building. She flicks Ryder away with her sword and jumps into the open area. There's a limit to how much she can block Ryder's attacks in the air. The skills that were not even a match before are finally matched on this battlefield. There's no decisive blows in this battle. No, Ryder herself is avoiding them most of all. When Saber jumps at Ryder with determination, Ryder only defends and shows no interest of countering. Ryder is just keeping Saber in check as she runs to the rooftop. Saber yells at her cowardly opponent. As a knight, this kind of fight is an insult. A battle determines the victor by exchanging blows with the full force. According to that belief, Ryder's behavior is only an insult. Ryder only replies in a cool voice. As she says, Saber is inexperienced in air battles. One could say tonight is the first time she is engaged in such a battle. After all, the night runs on the ground. They are not the type to stick to walls like the woman in front of Saber.
自慢の剣もここでは型なしでしょう。けど安心なさい。もうじき楽にしてあげるから。
Please give me comfort soon, Ryder. You're fucking hot. I can't deal with it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. She's hot. Ryder moves us to tempt Saber. She's tempting me! She's deliberately constructing the situation. Saber acknowledges that as well. The final stop of the circus. Ryder's ideal position must await at the point. Ryder's trump card cannot be used readily. That's why she's luring her enemy somewhere where nothing will interrupt them, as she is determined to settle this match with her strongest blow. Saber continues to the rooftop, she will be in trouble. If Ryder's noble fantasm as if Saber believes there is no way to defend against it. But there's no turning back now. She cannot let Ryder's master be. Not because it's the principle of the Holy Grail War to defeat one's enemies. Saber must defeat Ryder right here to protect her master. Because it cannot be helped. Saber herself is amazed, but she has thought at least once that she does not want to push her honest master. Aww. The two gain altitude. Continuing their momentous clashes, the battle is about to reach its final destination. She's so devoted to Birdbrain. I know, right? She used to be devoted to me? I run up the stairs while cursing. Even though I was able to enter the building through the back door, the elevator didn't go to the rooftop. I have to run up the remaining 10 floors on my own feet. Sorry, I was just checking. Oh wait, hold on. Why is there like yellow? Interesting. Yeah, see that is like yellow? I wonder if I can fix that. Let me try to fix that really quick. Did that fix it? I think it did. Let me click that. There we go. I got the yellow stuff gone. Sorry about that. I didn't realize there was a yellow thing. Yellow Oregon. Yeah, there was like a little bloom effect. I didn't realize. Sorry about that, guys. I run up the stairs full speed. I don't know how long it's been since Saber left me. I don't think it's been 10 minutes yet, but that's still too long. Yellow Oregon. I already read that. Oopsie. Nobody knows what can end a battle. Saber is imperfect. It's possible that she can make a big mistake and be cornered in big trouble. So before that happens, if I can find Shinji and make him use up his command spell, there should be no need for us to fight against Ryder. My convulsed body aches the more I run up the stairs. Running around the building and up the stairs has run me out of breath. I know if I don't slow down, but rather speed up. I have a bad feeling. I don't know how I feel, but my heart is in pain. It's not a pain in my body, just something that tells me of danger. Saber cannot win. On the rooftop is something that cannot be confronted. Trying to shake off the bad feeling, I continue up the stairs at full speed. The wind is strong. As soon as I open the door, the scenery of the night town surrounds me. The concrete ground is burned up here and there. It's like an iron plate from a barbecue, making sizzling sounds. In the center, in the middle of the burned up rooftop, is her figure down on her knees.
Shiro, どうしてここに?
Saber has nothing to spare, breathing with her shoulders. The instant I try to run to her, I know something strange floating up in the sky. No, the overwhelming amount of magical energy forced me to recognize it. Stare up at the sky. Sound of wings flapping. There's something whiter than the hazy white moon. Oh, a Pegasus! And, you know, I used to love Pegasuses. But then, I used to really like Pegasuses And I'd have like stuffed animals in it, but then everyone would call me like a brony and make fun of me, and I'm like, that's not why I like them. But even if I did like it because of My Little Pony, why are you bullying me for it? Who cares what people like? It is a legendary divine mystery spoken of only in myths. Status screen. The instant Saber reaches the rooftop. The instant Saber reaches the the rooftop, she confronts the true form of her opponent. Supporting her falling body with her sword, Saber looks up. A white light approaches instantly. Pulling the wind wrapped around her sword, she creates an invisible wall. Her body is blown away. That which should have nullified any possible impact cannot even slow the charge of the Pegasus. Blown away, she rolls on the ground. There's no time to lie down. The Pegasus turns in the air and continues to glide without a pause. Saber route? I think so. We're either on the Sakura route or Saber route. I'm not really sure. I thought we were doing Sakura, but now we haven't really had many options for her, so we might be on the Saber route. I do love Saber the most. She's my wife. She cannot block that blow. I'm not following a guide for the first route. The first route, I'm just kind of picking what I want. You know, I'm going with my heart. But then after this, we're going to go through the real routes and, like, click on what we should and not. The only possible measure is to jump and evade it. But even if she does avoid the attack, the trail is enough to chip her protection. She will eventually take a direct blow if she continues like this. The white light comes swooping down. The Pegasus glides down from high above, mows Sabers down without touching the rooftop, and returns to the sky. Pursuit is impossible. There's no wall to run up. Even if there were one, no one would be able to catch the Pegasus. At inferior position, Saber awaits a chance to counter. Even if it's a Pegasus, if it's alive, it can be killed. The only chance of victory Saber has left is for Ryder to make a mistake with Pegasus' reins.
驚きました。見かけによらず頑丈ですね。
The voice from above. Saber looks up, holding her sword ready.
ですが、それに意味はありますか？あなたには勝ち目などない。散るしかないのなら。
Ryder sounds calm. A little joy can be heard in that voice.
幻想種だとは睨んでいましたが、まさかそんなものを持ち出してくるとは思いませんでした。
A fantastic race. As it sounds, they are beings that only exist in fantasy. Demi-humans like sprites and giants, demonic beasts like demons and dragons. Their very existence is a divine mystery. It is said that they themselves surpass magic. It's the law that a divine mystery will be eliminated by a greater divine mystery. As magic stored its power and knowledge, the fantastic races store their power with their long lifespan. Even if one masters magic as a human, that is only about the last 500 years. For those who have lived since ancient times, a 500-year-old divine mystery is not even worth competition. But it was long ago when both humans and the fantastic races lived in the same world. The longer lived the fantastic races, the farther it strays away from this world. In the present day, the only fantastical race in the world are a mere few hundred years old. That's why she thought the fantastic race the Ryder rode would only be about several hundred years old.
信頼のものを持ち出すとは、随分と業が深いようですね、ライド。
ええ。私はあなたたちとは違う。むしろ、あなたたちの敵だったものに過ぎない。
なるほど。歪んでいるとは思いましたが、英霊ではなく悪鬼の類で。
せいぜい呪いなさい。あなたでは私の子に触れることさえできない。
Pegasus rests its wings in the air, a giant arrow that will strike as if it sees an opening. Saber ponders, glaring at it. Pegasus itself is not a strong fantastical race. A normal Pegasus will only grow to the class of demonic beast of the fantastic races. In that case, it's an opponent defeatable just with her invisible air, but that thing is different. Sorry, Dion. That Pegasus has existed from the time of the gods. It has grown to the level of fantastic beasts. The Pegasus is nearing the level of the dragon race, considered to be the strongest of the fantastic races. No, it's definitely already at the level of the dragon, because that Pegasus had divine protection, exceeding even Saber, boasts the strongest magical resistance. Its charge emitting vast amounts of magical energy like a giant castle while approaching. There is no possible way to dodge or defend against such a thing. But that is not surprising fact. The Pegasus is just something that riders summon. It does not have a true name. For Rider, the Pegasus is just like the dagger she uses. In other words, that black cavalry is yet to use her noble phantasm. Saber does not think of the defeat, even the situation. Rather, she thinks of her chance still to come when Rider decides to use her noble phantasm. No matter what Rider's phantasm might be, there's no problem if it's only strong enough to destroy the building. Saber only needs to go into defense, endure the attacks, and slash away at the defenseless Rider. That's right, as long as her master does not appear here. Look up at the sky. Sound of wings flopping. There's something wider than the hazy white moon. It's a legendary divine mystery, spoken of in only myths. The identity of Rider's noble phantasm. Is that what caused the scorching rooftop and drove Saber to her knees? Rider's riding on a flying horse. This benefits her class name. Take my mind off Rider. I hear a sound. I cannot tell how strong Rider is on the Pegasus. I can only tell that White Beast is constructed from enough magical energy to have come from a few hundred magi. It's only natural for the rooftop to be scorched, and thinking that thing destroys its surrounding just by wondering. That thing changes from the sky. There's no way to even Saber could block it. Racing against time here. Rider's noble phantasm has already been used. So I have to take the last resort of defeating Shinji and eliminating Rider. I hear laughter. Shinji must be hiding somewhere. Only his voice echoes. Calming my impatient mind, I listen to his laughter. Damn, the wind's strong. I can't tell where the laughter's coming from.
格好をつけて余裕ぶってるからこういう目に遭うんだ間抜け。殺す時はさ、さっさと殺さなきゃダメだって理解できたかい？シンジ。
Don't mush. Let him talk. I should be able to determine his location if he keeps talking.
けど僕は違うよ。お前もあのサーバントもここで終わりだ。昨日の借りもあるしさ。せめて苦しまないように一瞬で死んじゃえよ。
This is bad. The head of the Pegasus standing in by its sky lowers towards Saber. Several magical energy rotates to the limit. Is that thing going to be coming at high speed? This rooftop will be blown away after leaving no remains.
安心しろエミヤ。お前に邪魔されたけどさ、学校のバカどももすぐに後を追わせてやるよ。シンジ。やれライダー。まずはその女だ。跡形も残すなよ。
Wait, what do you say? White shooting star falls from above. I ignore it, but the instant I run to Saber, in that instant, Storm appeared before me.
Saber!
It's the first time she forgot about her enemy during a battle. Angry at her master for coming to such a dangerous place. Angry at herself for not realizing that this was likely. But all those ideas were driven in the back of her mind. What else could there be? This dangerous situation is expressionlessly worried about Saber. Come to think of it, he's always been like that. Even though he knew she was an excellent knight, he did not treat her as a knight even once.
No,
I wanted to use it. Soft laughter. Rider places her hands on the Pegasus' neck and makes it beat its wings even faster.
私の宝具は強力ゆえ、地上で使うには適していない。使えばどうしても人目につく。 けれどここなら覗き見される恐れはない。あなたを誘い出したのはここ。
Something missing until now forms in Ryder's hands. It's a mere small rain of shining gold.
それが貴様の宝具か。
ええ、私の趣味ではありませんが、この子は優しすぎて戦いには向いていない。
Pegasus lowers its neck. It rages not from its intentions but from
消えな
Ryder's.
さい、セイバー。たとえあなたが生き延びようと、あなたのマスターは私からは逃げられない。
It's absolutely true. Ryder's noble phantasm will completely blow away this rooftop. She hurries, she will be able to get Shiro and get away from the rooftop, but Ryder's attack won't destroy just the rooftop. Her master is not strong enough to survive a collapsing building. Sorry. So for Saber to protect her master, she has to slay that enemy along with the Pegasus. She has no time to decide her choice of the correct one. She looks at her distant master one more time. He's gritting his teeth, trying to fulfill his role. It makes her hesitation go away. She forgets about everything that must have happened in the future. She's only her master's sword now, and exists only to defeat the enemy.
やれライダー、まずはその女だ。跡形も残すなよ。
An annoying voice shouts out. As it does, Pegasus flies up even higher. It disappears from view in an instant. The Pegasus steps up into the air, has already lost its form. As if, after rising as if to strike the moon, Arx returns towards the earth. The comet sweeps down. Even if it becomes an arrow of light, Ryder still pushes the Pegasus. Only one target. She will destroy her enemy along with this isolated garden in the sky. Name is Cass. A noble phantasm bears a miracle that is released by casting its true name. And if a miracle is a disaster, it should not have occurred in this world. It's truly a divine lighting. A flashing thunderbolt. Watching it, her eyes show no
この場
emotion.
所なら人目につかないと言ったな、ライダー。
The wind is unraveled. The one centered on her turns into a raging tempest.
どうかな。ここなら
Aw, she's
地
so
上焼き
cute.
払う憂いもない。
She looks so cute. The seal is broken, releasing many layers of wind. Her sword makes an appearance. Storm is rising before my eyes. A white light comes from bearing down. Even though she is the target, Saber's not moved. Raging wind is coming from her, not up from Saber, but from the sword she is holding. From my own eyes, I can see the sword that should be invisible. Slowly, as if taking up bandages, her sword starts to show its form. Raging winds, maybe seals developed as if a box is opening. The wind melts into the air, rending the exposed sword. She faces the descending Pegasus. Ryder descends in a surge of light. Bellerophon growls large enough to engulf the whole rooftop and speeds up to destroy not only us but the building itself. I still think that part of the dress should go off. The reins of... Sorry, I was thinking to myself. The reins of the heroic cavalry light up the rooftop. Time stops. Facing unavoidable destruction, my mind my mind was in a different place when I was thinking it. I just said it out loud because I forgot that I was streaming. So I just blurted it out. I don't even remember what dress I was talking about. Anyways, that's a mystery. But not because of the reins of heroic cavalry. Well, no. I'm just a silly little bunny. Oh, this is so cool. The converging lights. its purity not even comparable to the light of Rider that is merely large. In her hands is an assembly of the planet's light, the strongest holy sword. What's called Excalibur, right? Aw, she's so cute! Excalibur! Many lights. That chat was cute, I agree. Saber's just such a cute cootie. Cutie patootie woody. It's literally a line of light. It's a blade of light that slices everything it touches. It slices Rider with one blow, soars up into the night sky and cuts through the clouds and disappears. Ooh, Saber being badass. I'm back. Welcome back, Gemma! What the fuck is that, a sword or a nuke? I think it's... I don't know, actually. I think if that thing were used on the ground, a great disorder in the land would remain and never disappear. Her sword was not invisible. It merely did not allow others to see it. Oh my god, I remembered what I was talking about earlier. I was thinking of these two drag race dresses where it was like really good, but there was this one really awkward part of the dress where they added ruffles on the left side of the hip. And it just did not look very good. I don't know why that was in my mind, but I just had to share it. Did any of you, have you guys ever watched Drag Race? It's so good. What's a drag race dress? It's a dress that someone, yeah. I'm talking about a dress that someone wore on RuPaul's Drag Race, the show. That's what I was thinking about. Excalibur. Such to have existed in England. It's the sword of the king known as the symbol of knighthood. Lamel. I thought you were talking about the dress you wear to drag races. Oh, no, no, no. Like car drag races? No, I don't like cars. That is... There's always detail that ruins it all. Right? There's that one little thing and it's like, why did you do that? That's Saber's symbol of heroism. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. I'm getting a little loopy.